heads into the center spot. As was told to me by Colin, they've been through 44 players already. And it's tough to get continuity with that. Here comes Brampton breaking out of their zone. Komets get it back, tip it up the wall, back into the defense. Blaine for Brampton goes cross rink, feeds it to Vernace. Vernace trying to come loose. Komets get a piece of it, then lost it. Now they drive it into center. Here we go into the zone hard. Szydlowski is there.
Walk it in.
Shoots. Oh, what a save. In front of the net, they got it. They couldn't finish it off. Oh, my goodness. Great play. A nice big hit down the wall. Back up comes Brampton at center. Auger trying to go across rink. Feeds back off, and on the attack will be Vernace coming off the D into the corner. Auger slides it right past the goal mouth and picked up now, and the Komets had backup ice on the play. Trying to make it go all the way into the corner that time. It was Perlini, but he just missed his pass on it and couldn't finish it off. Here they come, dumping it back, Fort Wayne zone. It is turned off the near boards, but Saul gives it right back to the forecheck, skating in to make the play. That was Blaine. Now the Komets try for it again, and it's turned out to center. Take a look. Nice cross-rink pass into the zone. Here we come one more time. All the way out is Saul behind the net. Far side, nobody there to make it, but Jeff Brown gets hit pretty hard down there. Blaine gets knocked off the play. In behind the net, Brampton trying to get it around the far side. Can't make it. Now they flip it loose defensively. Coming back out of the zone is Travis Brown. He can't move. They send it back in the corner. Komets with it again. All the way up top, and they chase it down, keep it in the zone. Round behind the net we come. Pick back off this time. Komets with it. Moving hard is Kashirsky. Kashirsky back on the boards. Now held by Joe Perry. And the Komets dominating the zone at the moment as Brampton can't get out of there. Taken away again. Pick back up. Komets forechecking again. Now it's cleared at center. Breaking out is Howes into the Fort Wayne zone. Cuts through the defense. Can't make the pass. Here it is. Cody Saul coming back at center. Caught on the play was Thomas, but he got it back. Now moved in. Perry dumps it down deep in the corner. Thomas has it there. Comes around behind the net. Out at the point. Here's a drive. Knocked down front of the net. Up it comes again. Komets have it. Is absorbing that shot and trying to dig his way down the wall is Kashirsky. Can't move it out of there. They dive in and try to play it again. Scrumming hard for the puck. Came off the wall. Picked up by Benny Power, and Power sends it to center. Komets have it there and keep it back in the neutral zone. Brampton intercepts, picked back up, driven by Steve Canisto inside the Fort Wayne zone. Canisto, a former player with the Kalamazoo Wings, as I'm sure Chalker coached him up there as an assistant coach. All right, Komets have it back again as it's Szydlowski trying to slow it down. He's chopped off the play, comes back up, moves it anyway. They got a man out in front of the net, went right through the goal crease. Here comes another one. Good save again as Nagle makes the save there. And it's still Brampton with the puck, trying to put it out front. Pither makes the play, nothing going. They get it back one more time. They control the zone at the moment now. All the way cross rink it comes, trying for the shot. Vernace couldn't make it. They go to the front of the net. Scramble. Turned out at the point. And it goes all the way to center ice. D-man Blaine picking it back up on the attack, feeds it back in the corner. Good defensive move. That time they get a man out front, and the Komets have it back. The headman's good. Szydlowski right side, and he goes.
Got a man with him.
Takes a look all the way cross rink. His pass went behind Thompson, and the Komets couldn't get the play. Here they come at it again, taking a look up the middle. Southeast shots blocked. In they go, try to scoop it in the corner. Komets pick it up again. Here we come back in. It's Mears. He got it in his feet, but managed to dump it behind the net. Belzile on the chase, trying to move it wide.
Saul,
here comes a drive by Saul. Oh, up front, got a rebound. Out it comes Saul there again. Goes cross rink on the play. Komets having trouble handling the passing, but here it is. Moving at Belzile, trying to get it up into the slot. Couldn't do the job. It's intercepted. Howes dumps a short pass up the wall and hanging on the goaltender. Got a little bit frantic down there. This is Komet hockey.
This season, you can celebrate more for less at your Chevy dealer. Just find your holiday bonus tag and find your deal. So whether it's making your season brighter with the technology of a Cruise, finding room for all your gifts in the spacious Traverse, or finishing 2015 with a bang behind the wheel of a breathtaking Malibu, you can do it all in a new Chevy when you find your holiday bonus tag. Wrap up the deals and wrap up the year in a new Chevrolet. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Take delivery by 1/4/16. See dealer for details.
Hi, Comet fans. This is head coach Gary Graham. Everyone at Texas Roadhouse would like to give a big yee-haw to the Komets and their fans for voting Texas Roadhouse as the best steak in Fort Wayne. And as a thank you, just come in and visit Texas Roadhouse on game nights and receive your complimentary blossom when you wear your favorite Komet jersey. Check out the Komet Corner at Texas Roadhouse, home of the fall-off-the-bone ribs and hearty steaks, made from scratch sides, fresh baked bread, ice-cold beer, and legendary margaritas. Be there on game days with your favorite K's jersey and receive your free blossom from the Texas Roadhouse. Go Komets.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, we have already at the center zone. It's Kashirsky looking for the draw. Goes to the Komet defense. Look out. Boy, breaking in quickly on the forecheck. Jacqueline, they saw him coming. Now the Komets keep it into the zone. Looking again. At the net. Over the top.
Oh,
no, it wasn't in. Oh,
behind him.
Dropped in but didn't go over the line. Long lead pass. Brampton going deep into the corner. Dug out by Tresidio. On the wall. They move it. Can't get it out again. All the way to the point, right side, left point. Left point, they get a drive and hanging on again.
Scramble.
Boy, scrambles at both ends of the ice, I'll tell you. Still anybody's game now. Here we come. Brampton's got it. Moving around, power off behind the net, trying to set it behind the goal. Can't play it. Jacqueline comes in, takes over. Komets take the puck away, and here we come back up ice. It's going to be Daniels in all the way to the left to the corner. Can't find help. He plays it till he lost it. Oh,
right
score, rebound, front of the net.
25.
That was Kashirsky.
Kashirsky, here come the Teddy Bears.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
The first goal, there they go.
Teddy Bear time.
Yeah, and they flood the ice with them. Holy smokes, here they come, and they're still throwing.
Oh, woo-hoo.
Yeah, I think everybody brought one. This will take a while to clean up, but they got them out there.
Well, I'll tell you, the other night in Indy when they had the teddy bear toss, I couldn't believe it. I mean, the whole ice was covered with it, more than they ever anticipated. And it took them about 10 minutes because they weren't prepared for it. But I think we will be here. But, you know, you go a whole lifetime watching a hockey game, you throw something on the ice, they throw you out. Now throw it on the ice, you're invited to do it. And that one came at 5:47.
And the players already getting out there to try to clean them up and everything.
Komets Kashirsky gets the goal.
Nagle out there, he's got a big one there. He's holding up, and people are taking pictures of it. So everybody's getting a piece of the teddy bears.
Yeah. Good stuff. A lot of Christmas joy going out on that ice right now. Unbelievable. Whoever thinks of these things at the right moment. One assist with Daniels, and we are on the board. So good one there. Kashirsky wasted no time. Kashirsky wasted no time hammering that rebound home. Boy, it was on the ice and underneath him all the way.
Well, how many times we've seen Daniels go down the ice by himself, get over the blue line, start looking for somebody, nothing to do with it, throw it at the net, and the goaltender just makes the save.
Yeah.
This time, Kashirsky went right to the net, and when it got there, he was there. He took a whack at the same time the puck arrived, and he got enough of it to deflect it into the net and put it past the goaltender, Pasquale.
We still have teddy bears coming out of the crowd.
Yeah, it's going to take a while to pick them up. They got 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 12 barrels out there trying to pick them up. The players from the Komets are out there trying to help out and trying to push them all into a pile. But they got a bunch of volunteers out there right now trying to pick them all up. But I think they got more than they expected.
Good. A couple more happy people at Christmas time for the young kids. I mean, you know, you sit here and you really don't know or realize exactly how many destitute young people and destitute families there are right in our own neighborhoods. You don't have to go out of the city.
No.
You'll find an awful lot of people that have no food. and it's Christmas time or any time, and you think, oh, that couldn't happen in Fort Wayne, but it does. Unrealistically, yes, but it does. And I think being able to develop a little compassion for people with less than you, regardless of how little you have, there are people with a lot less than that as well. And I think you've got to be thankful just for life in itself and any family you have and another day. And this little teddy bear toss tonight is going to provide a toy for some kid who would never expect anything because they have nothing. And now all of a sudden, through the goodness of Komet hockey fans and the ECHL and the teddy bear toss tonight, there are going to be a lot of kids, I would say 1,000 or
at least, yeah,
that are going to get
there's quite a few. They filled all the bags, and they're still looking for more bags to come out. Michael has a better head out there.
You got to watch that, Michael Frank. He's going to grab one of those teddy bears.
He's going to throw them out there.
Do his Christmas shopping early. All right, so it has been done, and we know now that Mr. Kashirsky has the goal. We also know that Mr. Daniels has the assist, and we also know that the Komets lead it 1-0 over the Brampton Beasts. So if we were waiting to rest the lines, we've had a chance to rest them.
And that goal came at 5:47, so we get on the board, and as soon as they went in, wow, here come all the teddy bears on the ice, and they flooded. They're still cleaning it up right now. They're getting close to it, but here's a group down here, probably about 10 people. They got about 4 big barrels.
Yeah.
And they got them.
Look at that big one on top.
Yeah.
Holy crow.
Yeah.
You've got to feed that one on top, Robbie. That's a big rascal. Anyway, 14-13 left in period number 1 here tonight. The Komets and Brampton Beasts at the Memorial Coliseum in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Teddy bear toss night. This is Komet hockey.
The puck is dropped on another Komet season. And what better way to get ready to watch the K's than with a pregame party? Aunt Millie's Deli Buns and your party spread will put the biscuit in the basket for your guests. To face off with some great sandwich ideas for your party, visit AuntMillie's.com. Whatever you put inside the sandwich, it's always a winner when you include Aunt Millie's Deli. And speaking of winners, go Komets!
Aaron's has some really great news. Aaron's is offering 120 days same as cash. That's right, and here's how it works. Sign a new lease agreement and you have a full 4 months, 120 days to pay Aaron's everyday low price. They even offer a 20% instant rebate if you purchase outright. 120 days same as cash. Not bad, huh? Just stop by or call to learn more. And remember, you don't need credit. All you need is Aaron's, and nobody beats Aaron's. Nobody.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Back we go to the action now. The teddy bears have all gone.
Yeah, back to action.
The other kind of action, eh? And here we go into the face-off. It'll be Luke Pither for the Brampton Beast, and the Komets will have Brett Perlini ready. Pither picks the draw back to his D right up the middle, and boy, breaking in a hurry. And the Komets goaltender Nagle has to jam it down the far wall. And trying to make it go harmonic, but it bounced out. We have a whistle on the play. We'll keep a face-off right inside the zone, I believe. Or is it an offside play? No, they'll stay in the zone. They're milling around like nobody kind of knew where they were going to go with it. And I wasn't sure myself there for a while.
Yeah, they're just flipping it over the far side on the right side of the ice for them. Here we go.
Back they go. Pither and Perlini again. And this time out it goes all the way back in the zone. Foot race is on and going deep on the play. Thompson trying to make it go. Up they come, moving out, and at center, Auger going to the line. Give, take, and it goes deep, wide left side. Look out. Komets coming back up the wall. Good pass all the way to center. Into the zone. Tapped off the right side deep. Komets get it. Turned off behind the net. As trip to the ice that time, Perlini. Back up he comes. Tried to jam it away. Couldn't get it. Back out they come, though. One player in deep. Nicely taken off the puck by Harmonic. Now it's Szydlowski. Put it on Cruz. Sends it back up onto the wing. Here comes Harmonic over center. Into the zone he goes. Takes a look. Feeds it behind the net. Bounced off the far side. Belzile on the wall trying to play. They're jamming away. Komets get it up. Oh, and it got by everybody.
Yeah, missed the man
all the way
slot.
to center, but Saul clears it off to his partner. He has Weber's his guy. They drop it down at the net, turn back up ice. Saul driving away, and he got House to cough up the puck. Komets have it back. Here's Weber coming back up the wall. Take a look. They jam it, can't play it. Ooh, look out. Front of the net, they still control. Trying to make a move. Komets get it. On their way. That's center. Good lead pass. Muirs feeds it into the zone. He heads to the front of the net.
Right to the net.
And they had it there, and Muirs
Embach gave him it.
Couldn't put it on his stick. They got another shot from the left point. Turned back in the corner again. Skating hard. Muirs battling down deep into the zone. Carried off by Henry. And the puck still on the zone as Embach slides it around left point. Pick back up. Weber in behind the net. Komets have it. As trying to center it out was Belzile. Couldn't do it. Out they come this time, and on the move to the Fort Wayne zone, going deep. They have a foot race on for this one. Back to get it is Weber, and we have an icing call. So we're 1-0 Komets. The goal by Kashirsky at 5:41. This is Komet Hockey.
Elwood's Appliances is Fort Wayne's most trusted source for quality GE appliances. Family owned and operated, Elwood's Appliances has proudly served the Fort Wayne community for more than 40 years and is Fort Wayne's very own GE factory authorized scratch and dent appliance outlet. Get quality, service, and price that the big box stores just cannot provide. Whether you're looking for one appliance or a whole house full, look no further than Elwood's Appliances, 2808 Lower Huntington Road in Fort Wayne, and visit elwoodsappliance.com. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Bad pass. Curry. Oh, it was Curry, yeah. All right, here we come. Komets had it going in the zone. Curry with a bad pass. Lost the momentum, but here comes Daniels. Good outlet pass. In he goes. Keeps it off. All the way deep to Perry. Right side around the far wall. Komets still have it. No point man. Broken stick on the play. And having to drop it and run. Komets have somebody inside. Look out. Draw. Nice.
Right to the
Got
net.
a piece of that one. Here we come the other way. In go the Komets to the zone. Spinning off. Trying to pass it off that time, Thompson, but it's intercepted. Komets keep it alive. Hamonic sends it deep and around the far wall. Thompson going in, bangs his guy hard. Puck squirts loose. Race on for this one. Komets try to keep it alive. Now send it into the corner deep. Oop, man out front. Standing on the play that time, Perlini. He had everything going except he didn't get the shot away. Here we come back up ice. Southhorn lifts it way up in the air, going deep inside the Brampton zone and picked off by their defender as Vernace coming back out of the zone. All the way to the Fort Wayne corner. Saul back. Icing called. Face off all the way back in the beast end of the rink, and this is Komet Hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find freight advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets now into the zone, deep into the corner left side. Kashirsky tried to beat the D-man, but he's cut off at the pass. They pull it up on the right boards on their way to center. Little short pass into the defense as Saul ties his guy up. Komets have it. Daniels behind the net, gets by the first check. He's got to move it pretty soon. He lost it. Down in the corner, two of them trying to get behind the net. Look out. Power trying to center it. Couldn't do it. Komets have it. Muir puts it way up in the air. Out to center, intercepted there and cleared by Conisto. They come back up the middle, inside the line, going wide. Can't get the shot away. As it was House trying to pull the trigger, but Daniels cut him off. Here they come again. Good forecheck in the corner, though, by Brampton trying to move it down. Banging away hard as Blaine jumps in. Komets come loose, now taken away. Big collision at the point as
Cody Soul blocked
Daniels
the shot.
All tied up. Here we come again. They keep it into the zone, and another shot. Another save.
Get up, guys.
Here they come at center, moving hard. Belzile into the zone, trying to feed it cross ring. They follow the play all the way to the corner, around behind the net. Kashirsky Wow, and a stick all the way up in the air, knocked right out of the hands of the forward Perry, and went right up onto the top screen. Here they come back into the zone. Good move that time as Hamonic got inside his guy, took him off the puck. Up they come, turned out on the wall at center, and back at the Brampton zone, the Beasts take over. Off the defense, it is Brown trying to move out towards center. Got it back, sends Fort Wayne zone. Poked off a stick, and the Komets follow it into the zone as Szydlowski goes deep off behind the net. And here come the Komets. Cross rink. Oops, Sid overskated the play.
Well, the puck, guys.
Yep, and he's not afraid to get it back, cycle it to his defense, and come back up the wall again. A little room now out of there. And into the zone as Southard gets it right back. Here's Szydlowski, and coming across the line on the side of the net, trying to get the shot, Thompson. Szydlowski got it. They broke it up as Perlini got a piece of it. Here's Sid. In he goes. He's knocked down on the play, but back come the Komets to their own zone. Chased down by Randy Cure of the Komet D. Off behind his net. He's looking. Nice short pass up on the wall. At center. Turned in by Perlini. All the way to the top of the zone. Shot.
Backhand
save.
on the net.
Rebound as Thompson got a piece of it. Here comes Brampton the other way. 3 men down. Good defensive move as Daniels skates back in a hurry. Daniels is hit hard by Power down the wall. Hangs onto the puck. Komets get it back. Ooh, and the lead pass deflected in off the stick. Nope. I thought he got a number 9 got a foot on it. Canisto.
They'll bring it all the way back. 7:35 to go. We are ahead by 1.
And it's a big one, too. Hey, this is Komet Hockey.
Have you seen the redesigned 2016 Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra pickup trucks? This year's models have the comforts you expect and some great new features the other trucks in their class can only dream of. Made right here in Northeast Indiana, these trucks are assembled by union labor, the proud men and women of UAW 2209. American-made quality and workmanship are the cornerstones of the UAW. That quality can be yours. Stop by your Chevy and GMC dealer to test drive these 2016 models. We know you'll feel the difference.
For another barn burner at your team's bar?
Sure am.
Wish you had some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in meeting new people. Epic fist bumps, epic forearm bumps, epic or chest bumps, touchdown dancing, break dancing, line dancing, dancing like nobody's watching, awesome refreshment for the win, and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain cold refreshment. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost-brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, we're ready to go back to the action here. I'd say we've got maybe, 65 in here tonight, Rob?
Yeah, it's a good crowd tonight, yep.
Nice bunch of teddy bear folks.
Komets get a day off tomorrow, then they go back at it Monday night, a rare Monday night, and the Atlanta Gladiators will be in town here. So 3 games in 4 nights. Busy schedule for the Komets. All home games the next 5.
I don't know if I can adjust to a Monday night hockey game, Will. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
If ever.
Yeah.
All right, back we come with the face-off in the Fort Wayne zone. Perlini heads into the face-off as we get set and ready. He will be opposed by Luke Pither. Big-time face-off. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. 7:30 left in this first period of play. They jam for it up the wall, and here we come. Thompson got a move on it. Now they have a foot race going deep in the corner as it's Szydlowski tying his guy up on the wall. Round behind the net, though, Pither picking it up. Stops, looks. He's hit nicely off the puck, but out at center to the Komet line. Blaine attacks coming left side, trying to get an angle. Lost his edge, couldn't finish it. Drops it in the corner. Good hit, though, by the Fort Wayne defense. Cross ring. Thompson's got it. Komets put it up the wall. At center, back they come to their own blue line. Vernace gets the cycle, coming in on the left wall. Heads into the corner. Looks for help at the net. Couldn't find him. Oh, boy. He managed to come up with a loose puck, and he gets knocked down in front of the net by Saul. They're buzzing, trying to find a play all the way up top. Nicely
Eagle again
over the top of the net. Saul gets, or that was, I should say, getting knocked down that time was Hamonic. Now they're behind the net trying to make it go, and they're bugging us deep with a hard forecheck. Up the wall, taken away again. Now cleared to center. Back it goes. Inside the Brampton zone, recovered there, and back on the attack comes Travis Brown. To the Fort Wayne line. Shot, save. Up, hanging on.
Nagle makes the
Nagle takes a look, and it didn't look too good. He figured, hey.
Yeah, well, I know they were in the middle of a line change, so it's a good hold right there to get it and get organized and get the whistle. So we start over again.
Face-off stays to the left of Nagle in the Fort Wayne zone.
6:14 to go. Komets up by 1. Face-off in their zone.
Blaine in the face-off circle now. As they contest this one, he and Belzile. Round it comes. Komets have it again. Cross-ring pass comes to center. Belzile into the zone. Works his way through into the deep side. Mears going back, trying to stuck it out at the point. Komets get it again. Belzile had it. Now lost it. And it's all the way back to Saul at the zone blue line for the Komets. And then driven in by Weber off behind the Brampton net. Played by the goaltender, Pasquale. He turns it off, and up comes Brampton, taken away by Embach. Down on the corner, trying to jam it. Embach got a piece of that one. They're really mucking it up. He got the shot. Knocked down, hanging on is Pasquale. Yeah. Embach with nothing to do but unloaded it, put it right on the numbers. We have 5:36 left. It is period number 1. The score 1-0 Komets, and the only goal scored by none other than Nikita Kashirsky.
Komets again back at it tomorrow, Monday night. Atlanta in town. We haven't seen them this year.
No.
So seen a lot of new teams, a lot of fresh faces.
Yeah, unknowns, because with all the teams spread around the nation in different divisions, you rarely get a chance to see them. Here we come into the zone, deep left side. Auger going to the corner, shoves his guy off, down deep. They go to dig it out as a chunk of that one went to Marino, but the puck now comes loose and all the way back inside the Brampton zone. Deep down in the zone, it will be the Komets as spinning away that time. Blaine thought he was going to get hit, and he skated right by him. Nope, Komets break it up again, couldn't hold it. Now they drive it back in the corners. Auger dumps it deep. Komets have it back. Up the wall, look out, and here they come over center. Going deep all the way around is Perlini into the corner.
Looking for help.
No, it wasn't Perlini, it was Thompson. Here they come, back up ice again, couldn't play it. Taken away as it's going to be moved by the Komets, by a former Komet, Marino. And he puts it back into his defense. Conisto, another old player, this time out of nice short hop out of Kalamazoo. Big way up in the air, end over ender. And Nagle short hopped it just like a shortstop.
Yeah, he had to get his body in front of it, make sure, because it takes a weird bounce and it can go anywhere. But he got the glove, he got the body in front of it, and scooped it very clean.
Made it look easy, Robes.
Yep.
All right, they change him up. Shots on goal. It is 7-6, Komets by 1.
And Barry with a nice big Montreal Signia right on the sleeve and the shoulder of the thing, farm team of the Montreal Canadiens.
Yep.
So they got some players if they come out of that system.
Amen. Here we come. Big scrum down in the Fort Wayne corner. Up with the puck is Weber around the far boards. Komets are coming back. Here they go way up in the air. Mears goes by his check into the corner, going after it, but he's beat to the puck, catches his man from behind, still on him. Down the wall they go, thumping hard. Out to center, and Weber took his guy off the play, and back comes Saul. Throws it back, but it's center ice intercepted. Brampton coming in again. Look out. All the way to the corner. They get a shot. Save.
Penalty coming up.
And the penalty call will be against, I believe, Fort Wayne.
Yeah, I think.
Nope. Call or no call? It would be at 16:03.
I thought there was a slashing call on it.
And it's their penalty, and it's assessed.
Oh, they both go in.
To Blaine?
Yeah, they're both going in. 36 and the Komets 29, Weber.
Whoa.
They're both in there, slashing and slashing, I guess.
So let's get the official call here and see what they're going to make it.
Slashing each.
Okay.
I saw the Komet slash, and I didn't see the retaliation, but He did it.
Okay.
That evens it up. We'll play against 4 against 4. A little bit of ice room out there now.
So Brown's the other guy. 4-on-4, and here we go as back comes Perlini into the faceoff. Komets have it. Look out, Southern around behind the net. Boy, he gave it up at a pretty tough spot. He just blindly dumped it.
Yeah, he put Daniels in a tough
Daniels
spot.
gets upended. Look out across the goal mouth, trying to spread it out and open it up. They don't have it yet, but he forces them out to center ice. And back comes the defense for Brampton. Bernays trying to move it, coming to center.
Another slashing call.
Who got that one?
It's going to go to Barrett.
Oh, my.
To Brampton.
Yeah, let's see.
Slashing call.
Who's got the assessment on this one?
They drop down on
Blaine.
Perlini, and Blaine goes in the penalty box. Komets will have a power play. 4-on-3, a little different.
Yeah.
So let's make it happen here. Let him hurt right on this play.
16-23. So here we go, 4-on-3. And that's a pretty good odds when you got a power play coming along. Lots of ice.
Yeah. Belzile out there with Embach, the forwards up front. And they got Sutherland back at the point, and I imagine Szydlowski's going to be back.
Szydlowski's the gunner back up
3
now.
3 forwards and 1 defenseman.
All right, let's see if we can get the face-off. Belzile got it. Komets have it. Here's Southey. Cross ring to Szydlowski. Sid down deep
Right
in
to
the
the front. There's
score! The
Embach.
Rebound, Embach.
Yeah. Belzile paid the price. He stayed in high on the crease. And they fed the puck into it. I think it was Szydlowski fed it into him. He got it, a little backhand. Goaltender kicked the rebound out. Embach on the side, open side of the net, made no mistake, up and away, power play.
So Sid will have an assist, and there'll be another one on the play. Just trying to follow it through, and we have a 2-0 lead. Big power play goal for the Fort Wayne Komets. Embach with his 10th. Crowd kind of enjoying that one. This is Komet hockey.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest Work Line features max performance gloves, PBR, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves for any type of work. Midwest Gloves and Gear prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made work gloves, and Midwest believes in investing in America. And that's why the Work Line features many styles made right here in the USA. For over 50 years, Midwest Gloves and Gear, Chillicothe, Missouri. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Power play. Embach gets the goal. Szydlowski gets an assist. Belzile gets an assist.
Another penalty. This one going to the Komets.
And we have another one coming.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're starting to whistle to now.
Yeah, who got that? I can see
16, 58.
97. It'd be Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Perry gets it. Be tripping, I believe. He got a little aggressive. He chased the man down, got his stick underneath him, and knocked the feet out from underneath him. Perry will go in the box, and that'll even it back up 4-on-4. Well, we'll be a man short.
We're behind the
4-on-3.
8-ball now, 4-on-3. All of a sudden, they come in bunches.
It doesn't take much. Change it around very quickly. 4-on-3. Brampton.
All righty. Here we come. Face off to the left of the Komet goaltender, Pat Nagle. Komets root around, try to pick it up, kicked off the wall. Up they come, though. Brampton trying to get something going. The extra man with a 4-on-3. Up with the puck, Bernays. Bernays is one of the triggermen on the power play. He's their starting D-man usually, but now back up we come again as look out for Marino. This guy is pretty slick. He was great with the Komets, led their scoring the last year he played here. And he just knows where to go with it, all the way up top. Here it is. They fake, can't shoot as Marino cut across the front. As Southorn's got Marino all wrapped up in front of the net. They try to get a shot again, wide of the net. In they go. Southey trying to get it out. Came back up the wall. All the way to the point, right side. Taking a look, nothing going. Up top one more time, trying to tee it up. Bernays. Bernays can't get to it again. He gets the puck back, though, up high.
They don't want to shoot
right side, shot saved, right back to the shooter. Look out, around in front. They try to jam it. Can't get it done. All the way back. Cross rink again. That one trickled right by. Actually, Nagle got a little piece of that one. They're putting it on right now. Bernays, another drive. way up in the air. All
5 on 4 now.
Now we got 50 seconds of a power play to Brampton.
They got Saul
Here they come. Second man going into the slot, trying to run to the puck was Jeff Brown. Couldn't get the puck to him. All the way to the point, right side again. They're looking, can't get the shot away. Now they get it up top. Blocked in front, can't play it. Another good save, Nagle. Round behind the net, picked back up a right point. On the right point, Bernice trying to find it again. Fakes, can't play. Half wall right
pressure.
side. Oh, nice move that time. As Szydlowski gets a stick on it.
Deflected it
all the way back deep in the
line
zone.
Change Komets.
18 seconds still left on the power play to Brampton. Here they come again to the Fort Wayne line. Bernice going in. Komets try again. Held at the point all the way across into the corner hard. Cure trying to make the move on it. Komets get it back. Fire at the length of the rink.
Kashirsky just fired it down the ice. Good play. All even. Back to full strength. 5 on 5.
Right now is Cure having a little conversation, I believe, with Blaine. Here they come, though. Brampton on their way back at center ice, looking for a break into the zone. Good hard play by Howes, who comes up with the puck, now taken away. It goes the length of the rink. No icing. There was a lot of touch on that one. But back to play it is going to be Travis Brown for Brampton, moving it around behind the net. Gets away right off the bat from Thompson, heads back up ice. Muirs with a good forecheck, coming at it, but it's now off to Southorn. Here's Southie coming back up the wall, gave it away. Look out, deflected wide. Southorn again. Came back up the wall, unable to handle it, Muirs, but he goes after it anyway. Now it's Perlini, put a little pressure on the biscuit, came into the defense now as Billingsley for Brampton moves it back, Fort Wayne zone, chipped off into the corner, and here we go. Weber put to the wall hard by Pither. Pither battles with him, can't play it. And we got a crowd in there, and they were taking a pretty good run at that. We have a buzzer. We have the end of period 1. We have a score of 2-0 in favor of the Komets, and this is Komet hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local, independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word: go. Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
If you're looking for a way to see the Komets for less, then you'll want to read all about it. Find coupons on Komet ads in print editions of the Journal-Gazette and News Sentinel for seats in the Fort Wayne newspaper's extra section for only $8. Save $5 per ticket with your extra section coupon. For more information, check the latest edition of the Journal-Gazette or News Sentinel, or visit Fort Wayne Newspapers downtown on Main Street. Pick up your coupon today for extra special savings on the Komets, courtesy of the Fort Wayne Newspapers Extra Section. Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report, presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Komets at the end of one over the Brampton Beast. Komet goals, it was Kashirsky at 5:47, 1-0. The assist that went to Daniels. And then Embach at 16:32, power play. Szydlowski picked up an assist as well as Belzile. And that's where we are. We outshoot them 8-7 in the period. And a lot of little chippies going on, and the referee decided he was going to stop it, and he started to whistle them hard, and we got the benefit of the power play goal.
Yeah, that all started with about 5 minutes to go. Up until then, Brampton was just a pesky bunch of guys out there checking and intercepted passes. It started to make play a little sloppy. The passes weren't on. They were being intercepted, deflected, and everything. So the big goal coming at 5:47, Kashirsky at his 4th of the season, was a nice goal. Throw it to the net by Daniels. He whacks it in on the rebound. And then, of course, the power play, similar, the same thing. Power play, they moved it around. Szydlowski to the front of the net, a whack at it. The rebound comes out. Embach on the side with the open net. So throw it at the net, make things happen, get some shots. They only had 7 shots in that period, and that's not enough to win a hockey game. They need to pound about 15 shots a period, and they need to start in that second period.
You know, that was our problem last night.
Yeah,
they sat all over us. We couldn't get the puck away.
Yeah, we never got a lot of shots. We got in close, but then we just didn't go to the net with it. And, of course, that team last night was a pretty big team, and it made it very difficult to get to the front net. But Brampton, not as big on defense, and there's no reason why we can't throw it there and go to the net like we got the 2 goals off of rebounds.
I'm confused. They play black and white again tonight. I thought maybe Manchester was back.
They like that color, don't they?
Whatever it takes, of course. Montreal Farm Club here, so we're looking to see where the Scooters are, and they must have all the Frenchmen in the American League, eh?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, they're having their troubles, Brampton, and like I say, they beat the Komets last time. The Komets were in Brampton, so we owe them one for sure.
Yeah, Pasquale, as Chalk said, was just out of his gourd, played just out of his mind to get it all done.
Yeah, Brampton's actually back here next Tuesday
for
another game, so we'll see them again.
They kind of come in bunches. That's the way the CHL seems to schedule. You'll end up playing one team 4 or 5 times in 3 weeks, and then you don't see them for 3 months.
Yeah.
But whatever happens, as long as you beat them, that's all that counts.
You got it.
So there we have it. That is at the end of the first period of play. Colin Chalk will be my guest. You remember him, don't you? We'll be back with a Chalkster in just a moment. 2-0 Komets at the end of 1. This is Komet Hockey.
Presenting the official list of things your husband will never buy. 100 powdered wigs, 5 electrolysis appointments, a 3-tiered cake stand made of bone china. But if your husband's identity is stolen, he could buy anything. Help protect you and your family from identity theft with Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium. To learn more, stop by your nearest Fifth Third Banking Center or visit 53.com/ID Alert. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank. The benefits of Fifth Third Identity Alert and Fifth Third Identity Alert Premium are provided by Fifth Third's vendor, Affinion Benefits Group.
Emergency Radio Service is the official radio provider for the Fort Wayne Komets. Communicating with your fleet of vehicles across the state of Indiana just got easier and safer. Turbo Connect from ERS is a wide area 2-way radio system offering talk, text, and GPS fleet management throughout most of Indiana. Turbo Connect meets Department of Transportation regulations for hands-free communications and gives you the peace of mind that you can communicate with your fleet without distraction. Reach out to ERS at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584 or online at www.trboconnect.com.
Zero money down, 0% financing, and no payments till next spring during Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram's year-end blockbuster sales event. The Dodge Boys have some of the best payments of the year to qualified buyers. A new Jeep Patriot is only $222 a month. Get through the snow and ice in style with a new Jeep Cherokee for only $249 a month. And drive home in a versatile midsize all-wheel drive crossover. The 2015 Dodge Journey is only $290 a month. Save massive amounts on new Ram trucks. The Dodge Boys are giving you over $9,000 off our remaining 2015 Ram 1500 Crew Cab. There has never been a better time to buy a new car than right now. Over 700 vehicles to choose from. If you own a business, take advantage of year-end pricing on a new ProMaster cargo van or new Ram truck. Zero money down, 0 financing, and no payments till next spring during the Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram year-end blockbuster sales event. Going on now at Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram under the giant American flag and online at glenbrookdodge.com.
Auto Care on the Go is auto care that comes to you. We built our business from the ground up based on integrity and honesty. Your vehicle will be professionally repaired on site by Auto Care on the Go. Our certified master mechanic team has over 28 years of auto repair experience. Auto Care on the Go will repair your vehicle and your activities never stop. Call 574-200-9945 or visit www.autocareonthego.com. Auto Care on the Go. Proud sponsors of the Komets, an auto mechanic service to fit your busy life.
Consider the cup holder. There's probably one feeling empty next to you right now. No refreshing Pepsi and no hope. Look at it. Really, really look. Are you looking? Just look at it, won't you? All across the country, cup holders just like yours are being abused, deprived of Pepsi, forgotten. Instead of a refreshing Pepsi, some of them are being filled with loose change or crumbled up drive-through receipts, or is that a wad of used chewing gum? Clean your car. But what if you could help? Both of you, or all of you. There's really no way for me to know how many of you are in your car. I hope there's not 10 of you. That would be really unsafe. Get a Pepsi and refresh a cup holder's life. Our cup holders and our thirsts are counting on it. In fact, I'm having a refreshing Pepsi right now. That is refreshing. Pepsi, refresh yourself. Refill your cup holder.
If you're driving down the road and your car dies at the light, you know you've got to make it here, 'cause we can make it right. Bumping down the road, transmission's about to blow. We're the ones to fix it right. We're the name to know. Russ Moore. Russ Moore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
If you suspect a transmission problem, come in and talk to the trusted leader in customer service for over 50 years. Russ Moore Transmission.
Russ Moore. Russ Moore Transmission. We're here to get you going.
Call Russ Moore at 482-9414. We're on Coliseum Boulevard West and in Warsaw. Or visit us at russmore.com.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Well, the old adversary in a lot of ways coming back tonight, Colin Schock with his very own hockey club, and he's one up on us.
Oh, yeah, we did. That game was a while ago. Obviously, that 2 o'clock game was interesting. I remember it was a tight game the whole game, and literally Nagle ran out of the net, and the game-winning goal was scored on an empty net. So that was a disappointing one, but I thought it was a pretty evenly matched game, that game, if I remember.
Well, he's back. Not really the enemy, because he made a lot of good marks in this town. But he's got his own toy to play with. And how's it going?
It's going great. It's been a wild ride with, I think, 40-plus players in the first 25 games, but I'm really loving it. I'm really enjoying it and thankful for the opportunity that the Rosen and Kerry Kaplan give me in Brampton.
Well, this, of course, is a different experience for you in a lot of years because you're kind of back home besides, aren't you?
Yeah, spent parts of 12 years of my life here, and both my children were born here. And, as I told the guys in there during the pregame, I really love my time here and, thankful for the community and the fans with everything they've done for my family.
And you made one mark already. You took one from us up home.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a good one. Eddie Pasquale was fantastic in the net, and our penalty kill was 10 for 10. So, when that happens, it's pretty tough for the opposition to generate any offense. So, we're thankful to get those 2 points.
See, the only old Komets you got tonight's Oshie, huh?
Yeah, Oje, Marino, and...
Where's Marino tonight?
Yeah, he's here. He's ready to go.
Well, I didn't see him in the lineup. I don't know what I was doing. They didn't have his name on it.
No, he's on there, yeah. Right winger.
We'll find him somehow before the night is over. You left a great mark here, not only with a hockey club, but also what you did with the youth of this town. Do you find it a heck of a lot different at this level? You accomplish so much with the kids. It's a little different to impart that knowledge to other players, isn't it?
Yeah, well, one of my favorite coaches, aside from my all-time Mark Reeds, Gary Agnew, and I was really serious about getting in a coach, and he said, Colin, players are players. And you know what? It's your delivery, your presentation has to be different when you're dealing with a 7-year-old. But I'm telling the same things to guys on NHL contracts that I am in hockey school. So you wear different hats, and you, like I said, your delivery and presentation is a little bit different. But today's game is all about skill development, and you have to make your player better for him to be able to play a better team system. So he can play with structure, execute, and compete. So that's the way we're going here in Brampton. And I missed minor hockey here in Fort Wayne, obviously, and working with those kids and build a lot of relationships and friendships. But we moved on to the next chapter.
Well, you've got this chapter you're writing in positively a a hockey-soaked market. You've got hockey all around you at about every level and class you could ask for. What does that do as far as your fan base?
No, it's you know, the fans we're averaging, I believe it's 2,700. It's the all-time high for the Brampton Powerade Center. Even when the battalion were there for 15 seasons, you know, the front office is doing an amazing job at pushing and, you know, thinking outside the box and their creativity, getting involved in minor hockey. You know, you choir anthems and, you know, getting people in the seats, whatever they can do. So they've done a great job. And as far as you know, my experience, just to be around an area where the Leafs, the Marlies, you know, all the minor hockey teams, you know, hundreds of junior hockey teams, the OHL, you know, Gerald Scaldi comes in my office because he's not working right now, but I think he's in talks with some junior teams and stuff. And, you know, many guys, Jason Nobley, guys that coach in the league, and, you know, many years of experience that are on doing different things. So they come in and have a coffee and we talk hockey, and, you know, it's been great for my development too, because you only know what you know, and you need great people around you. And the old saying goes, A's hire A's and B's hire D's. So, you know, I like to hope I'm the first part.
And you got a smorgasbord of talent up there at every level, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's been interesting this year with all the movement, but you know, it's just, you can cry about it and be frustrated about it and complain about it, and then when you're finished, you're still in the same spot. So you might as well just take that time and move on and figure out what you need to do. And that's the people that I have in my lineup. I have to get them prepared and ready for the game to get 2 points, and you know, that's my job to do.
Well, you're back where your roots were in the Toronto area, and I'm sure in many respects it had to be kind of a revival to get back there for the atmosphere that you grew up in.
Yeah, I mean, you know, my wife and I talked about it when the opportunity came up, and I had a great situation running the programs at Canland, and I was very thankful for that opportunity. And you know, I loved working with Nick in Kalamazoo, but you know, we talk about how important family is, and you know, the opportunity to work at home in the business that our family is in is you never get that opportunity. So you know, for me to have my real first chance to live at home, you know, and be where my mom is and my family is and my sister and Jillian's parents, you know, Sunday tea or whatever, you know, those things, you know, you can't put a price on that. So, you know, at the end of the day, when the games are over and the players are gone and the jobs are done, you know, who are you going to have? And I'm only married to one person, and it's nobody in that room.
Well said, my friend, and we want to thank you for your contributions here, both on and off the ice, and we wish you the very best, because you're one hell of a guy and a great hockey player, and Merry Christmas. Thanks, Chase. I really appreciate that. Thanks.
This is Komet Hockey.
With 16 locations throughout the state, Ruoff Home Mortgage is proud of our hometown Komets team and proud of our roots. For more than 30 years, we've helped thousands of Hoosier families establish their roots with a mortgage loan. When you need a mortgage that is simple and straightforward from a name you can trust, be sure to stop by any of our offices or go to www.ruoff.com. Ruoff Home Mortgage is licensed by the Indiana DFI, license 10994. This is not an offer for extension of credit or a commitment to lend.
The brand new Bar 145 is now open on North Clinton Street, right beside Baker Street, and you can enjoy gourmet burgers and even build your own with over 200,000 combinations. Their menu also offers classic bar dishes that have been kicked up a notch. This is the hottest new bar in town with excellent food, craft beers, and perfectly aged bourbon, plus a custom-built patio. The atmosphere is ambient and energetic, with live entertainment from the best bands in the Midwest every Friday and Saturday night. Bar 145 is Fort Wayne's first gastropub. Bar 145, burgers, bands, and bourbon.
The word is, remember the feeling you got?
Improvement.
When you did something you didn't know you could do.
EMENT. Improvement.
Correct. Get that feeling again at Indiana Wesleyan University. Whether you're interested in attending college for the first time, completing a degree, or earning a graduate degree, IWU can help you reach your goals. Visit IWUdegrees.com. IWU. Anything is possible.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital of Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
The destination is yours with Excursions Trailways Motor Coach Company. Excursions Trailways operates trips from Indiana and Ohio to destinations in the continental U.S. and Canada. Excursions is the proud official motor coach provider of the Komets, Tin Caps, IPFW, and St. Francis. They provide excellent customer service and clean, well-maintained coaches with courteous professional drivers. Choose your destination and give Excursions a call at 260-485-6167 or visit them on the web at excursionstrailways.com. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Here we go, by golly. Period 2. About to mount up and get going for us, and we're getting ready for that one. The Komets defend the goal down to my right at radio ringside. Pat Nagle getting himself organized between the pipes. We'll attack from right to left in this period, so watch them go by. And momentarily we'll be out at center ice to drop the biscuit, and we're right at it all over again.
Sometimes when you turn around 7 shots on goal, we get 2 goals. We go out there and give 15 shots and not get any goals. So we better be careful what we wish for. But I like the odds of 15 shots on goal and get ourselves a couple that way. But we need to put the pressure on and then keep the pressure on Brampton here so that they don't get any life coming back right now.
Yeah, they're a hockey club that's got enough skill if you give them the opportunity. But first thing you know, you're going to be looking at the red light. You don't need to see it with only a 2-goal margin, especially here.
Yeah, scoring-wise, they've got themselves 84 goals compared to the Komets, only 69. So they've got a pretty potent power play and pretty potent offense when they get it going. So we've got to control them and keep scoring goals and stay ahead of them.
All right, here we come, as it will be Perlini coming up, and the face-off again goes to Brampton. Into their defense, cycling it around far side, back up the middle as Marino dumps it off to the corner, heads to the front of the net. He's staying right there. Going to make sure he's around where the action is. Komets come back with it. Short pass up ice. Komets couldn't knock it down. Now they've got it up on the near corner. Trying to steal that one. Szydlowski couldn't get it. Now he's got it. Lost it again.
Watch in front.
They got
Marino.
a man out front. Oh, hit the post.
Yeah,
I mean, to tell you, it was there. Here they come the other way, going hard. It's going to be Thompson, cross ring, as a drive off behind the net that time from Szydlowski. Thompson caught out front. Oh, shot. Here's another shot in front of the net. Good save that time.
Shot from the point.
As Pasquale was ready for it. Here we come back to the Fort Wayne blue line. Southorn. Waiting, now starting to move. He's got some room, legging it out up top, into the zone, up the middle, and breaking in Embach. It's taken away. Back comes Brampton to the Fort Wayne line, right side. A drive score. A harmless shot from Blaine from just inside the blue line.
There's about 3 players that crisscrossed in front of the net. Nagels never saw it, and the shot from the point came in, and he didn't see it for a split second. It was passive on the glove side.
Well, like you say, you never know what the next second's going to bring, and it did.
Long. Brampton gets on the board.
A long shot just inside the blue line. And Nagle never had a look at that one until it was by him.
Blaine, the defenseman, from the point.
All right, back we come, facing it off at center ice. It'll be Belzile. What?
House gets it.
Apparently he must have deflected out front, huh?
Yeah, well, that might have been what fooled the goaltender on the play like that.
Look at this.
Nagle.
They're right down in front all over again. Now Muir's with it. Away from one, back up the middle. Here comes Weber. Lead pass, good, into the zone. Touched as it's going to be Saul. Round it comes. Belzile digging deep on the wall. Chased off the puck by Power, deep on the zone. All the way up top. Here it is. Weber drive, and it's blocked before it got there. Belzile trying to chase it down instead. Long lead pass by House, comes to center, into the zone. Moving is Brown off behind the net. Coming back, tapping it behind the goal. After it this time, Power, as the Komets get it back, dropping into the slot. Here they go, as intercepted. And the Komets finally jam it back in neutral ice. Here they come. Komets try to play it, keep it at neutral ice, though. Just sort of golfed along that time by Kashirsky. Now Komets come around the far wall. A broken stick on the play. And turned aside by Nagle. They try to move it up the wall, and a little harder forecheck here on this one coming up as Brampton trying to put a little pressure on. Back they come inside the Brampton zone, intercepted by Steve Conisto, and he sends it back Fort Wayne zone, and the icing call takes the whistle. 17:20 to go, period 2. It is 2-1 as Brampton on the board. This is Komet Hockey.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, Komets back on the attack in the zone. Looking for help. Wide of the goal mouth. Comes off the Southhorn. Left point, he tucks it back in the corner. Szydlowski there trying to move it right out front. As Thompson after it spins his guy hard. And instead it's going to be Marino who gets it up the half wall. Taken away again by the Brampton Beast, and now they come down the wall. Komets forced to play. Here we are again. Oh, out front. Nice move, Szydlowski, but he couldn't follow the puck to the corner. They get it back. Here's Sid being shoved off the puck by Vernace, and around the far wall, here comes Brampton. All the way to center, into the Fort Wayne zone. They look wide of the net, far side. Marino's got it. Came up top. From up top, here's another drive. Hanging on. No additional play.
He saw that through the crowd, went down, took it off the chest, and held on. No rebound.
So we'll face it off in the Fort Wayne zone. 16:10 to go, period 2. 2-1. Brampton on the board. Howes gets the goal. 1:07 into the period on a long shot. Had to be a deflection because it was quite plainly Blaine who shot it from the point.
Yeah, that's his 9th of the season. He's one of the leading goal scorers on their team, so he got the thing and the deflection on it, enough to put it in the net.
Komets with it now. Muir's behind his net, came up the far wall. Who's got it now? Turned wide. Look out, shot in front of the net. This one turned up. Trying to golf it away was Belzile, and what do we have?
Well, it can't be a penalty on it. He just whacked at it.
Yeah, nevertheless, he put it up in the crowd.
They're going to call one.
He put it up in the crowd, yeah.
They're going to call it.
Delay a game.
The puck sort of came to him, and he went straight up with a stick. It went way up in the air and into the crowd, and he's going to get a delay a game on it.
That's one of the rules that the insurance company wants to have happen all the time. Came at 4:02 or 4:03.
Komets a man short.
Here we come.
Kill it off.
Face-off stays to the right of Nagle. We lead it by a goal. Back we come for the draw. Everybody ready? Okay. Kashirsky ties up his guy. They scramble for it. Can't get to it. All the way up top, left side. Right point now. It is up top. Shot, save, scramble. Blocked again. Defense has it. It is Blaine going wide, far side. Can't play it. Off behind the net. Trying to move his guy off is Harmonic out at the point again. This time Marino scoots along the blue line. In he goes. He looks. All the way up top. We're going to get a blast. It's there. Turned aside. Deflected. Now Southhorn gets it up the wall. Cleared all the way back inside the Brampton zone. Komets change the penalty kill. Off behind the net. Moving out now is going to be Embach. Putting a little pressure on him. Seeing where he's going to go. They send it off to the defensive trailer. Cross rink they come. Now flip back in the Fort Wayne corner. Komets back up the wall. Clear to center. Back again, Brampton off the defense. It'll be Jeremy Blaine, Fort Wayne zone. Here they come. Into the zone. Komets have it back. Got a wide open man, Embach. Oh, my.
They're killing the penalty.
Yep, they're killing it off. They weren't looking for a scoring chance. But this time, Weber just flips it over the D. In goes Embach. He's got it behind the net. Came up the far wall. They take a little look around. Embach and Pither look at each other. Let's see who got the call. Would it have been Pither or who?
Yeah,
we'll wait.
Be slashing. This referee doesn't get too excited about calling penalties.
No.
And he doesn't give you any indication. It will be the Brampton player.
5:21, and it is Pither.
Yeah, Pither, number 11. He goes in for slashing. That'll nullify the 43 seconds. The Comet penalty. They play 4 against 4 for a while.
Embach drew that one. He nailed Pither, a pretty good shot, and he couldn't handle it and chopped him. All right, here we come. It'll be Kashirsky heading into the draw. And Pither's their big face-off guy, and they got him sitting out a couple. 2-1 Komets. Power play will be coming along 43 seconds from now. Four-side as Kashirsky fights for the draw. It's in a crowd. He's got it back. Here he comes. Gets away from one check. Nicely up the middle. Turned off to the right side. In it goes. Woo! I was trying to get to that one. Was Cure. Got the shot. Floated it wide in the corner. Komets have it back. Here they come around behind the net. Kashirsky still got it. Still fights for it. Still has it. Here they come. Cycling it into the corner behind the net again. Daniels in tying his guy up. Rooting around for it. Came loose and back they come again. Howe's in trying to play it. Komets have it out at the point. Here's Cure. Can't find his guy. Look out. He moves it back. Got it in his feet.
Last man. Look out.
Managed to survive it. And he happily gets off the ice. Here they come. No, on the move. We're on our power play, but they break right on in. Get a man in front of the net. Oh, yeah, offside play. As they got a lucky bounce and went right through the defense, and there was a guy cold turkey out there, but he couldn't get the shot away. 13:49 left. Period 2. The score 2-1 favoring the Komets. This is Komet Hockey.
I'm so pumped about Tim Hortons Chicken Fajita Grilled Lunch Wrap. I brought a few friends to help me out. Hit it, boys. That's what I'm talking about. It's made to order with delicious ingredients like warm seasoned chicken, real cheddar cheese, peppers, onions, and chipotle sauce. Grilled to perfection, wrapped up, and ready to go. I love it with one of their freshly prepared soups. Is that fantastico? Bring it home, boys. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting new lunch, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, here we come. Got to keep track of all our business here. All right, big face-off. Perlini in for the draw. Komet power play, 56 seconds still to run. Perlini, there we get some scores. Back it goes. Perlini couldn't handle it. Foot race on. Boom, back into the corner now. Southorn is there. As Nagle just hangs onto the puck, gives it back off. Thompson turns it back to Southie. All the way to center. A little touch pass into the zone. They come. It is going to be Thompson to the net. Can't play it. Right out front. Jamming. Oh! Rolled right through the goal crease. Back they come. Thompson in hard. Took his guy off the puck. Digging for it. Perlini. They're still digging away, and this one cleared to center ice. Komets get the play again. Here's Southie putting it off behind the net. Around the far boards. Komets go in. Trying to hang out of that one, but to no avail. Here the Komets back with it again. Southorn cross ring. Nicely into the zone. Going wide. Trying to play it is Perlini. Komets behind the net. Spinning away Perry. Perry trying to out front. Shot saved. Another rebound cleared. Good shot from the corner of the net. Perry set it up, but the goaltender, Pasquale, was right in the right place. Here come the Komets again. But intercepted at center ice and pounded back in the Komet zone by Billingsley. Now the Komets have it back. Here they go by 1. The lead pass going to the zone, into the corner. Tipped off deep as it's Muirs. Muirs looks. Out at the point. Shot. Save on the play. As Saul unloaded a pretty good blast. Here they come. Moving back up ice. Billingsley trying to come to center. And it goes all the way wide, far side. Puck came loose. In they come, moving down. Blaine. His shot. Save.
Nagle took that off the chest.
A little scramble down in front of the net now.
Yeah, that hit him in the sort of the neck area. A pretty quick wrist shot through the defense's leg. Went right up and caught him under the mask. And that shook him up a little bit. He's shaking it off right now as the Komet defense jumped in a hurry to try to get the whistle, which they did.
11:59 left in period number 2. It is a 2-1 game. Komets hold the lead. Shots on goal 15-12 favor Brampton. This is Komet Hockey.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186. About the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets with a puck. Southorn clears to center ice. Knocked down there, and the Brampton D turns it right back to the Komet blue line. On the wall, Marino trying to play it. Can't get to it. Out front. Oh, deflected by OJ. Just wide of the corner.
Here's a stick came
back up. We come again.
Brampton guy.
That was Marino gets clanked.
Yeah.
Is he going to be okay? Yep, he's back up. Now the Komets in on the forecheck, but here they come the other way. Moving is Brampton to the Fort Wayne line as Southorn carried his man off the puck. Komets get it back. Up the wall. Bad pass, but it came loose. It's wide again. They get a shot wide of the net. Komets get it back. Coming up the near wall. On the move at center. As into the zone they go hard. Trying to get to it. Thompson, he's got it up top. Now lost it on the corner. Kashirsky sends it out behind the net. Kashirsky after it. Picked up. Flipped back in by Cure, the Komet D-man. Now here they come again. Perry this time moving in front of the net. It just went wide. Now out it comes, moving it instead Thomas. They go across rink, but nobody on the point. But fortunately, it's covered there as hustling over Joe Perry for it. They cock the rifle trying to get the shot away. Can't do it again. And up ice comes Brampton, driving it into the Fort Wayne corner. Pure going in deep. No icing called. Waiting around for somebody to come back and a line change. They about get it completed here. Now a little short pass up the wall. Keep it coming. Spinning away Daniels. Daniels got it again, going cross rink. Off the wall, Cure flips it up into the air. Down it goes into the zone. That was a jump. That was a jump ball there, no doubt about it. Komets get it back, going to center. Cross rink they come. At the line, Belzile couldn't handle it. Shinny hockey right now as they're having a tough time with it.
Very close.
In they come. Belzile, nice move, going deep right side. Off behind the net, came out front, poked away by the goaltender Pasquale. Down they come again. Muir's good forecheck. Here they come, front of the net. Trying to find that one, no way. Komets back up. Komets again covered at center ice. Weber drives it right back into the corner, and flying out of the other zone was Muirs. I don't know whatever propelled him, but boy, he was airborne. Here we come the other way again. Now can't play it. Shot wide as Perlini gets the shot. Here we come the other way again, trying to get some hits out of there. Can't get it done. And what do we have going here? That was Muir's.
Guys flying all over the place.
Yeah, bodies are all over. Here we come. Into the slot. Shot. Perlini's drive. Another shot. What a save on that one.
Goaltender dove out.
Yep, he got it as Perlini was trying to cover it. No correction. It was Szydlowski. But nope. He got it. It was Thompson.
Thompson got the rebound, but he was a little off balance. Wasn't moving towards the net. He let it go, and the goaltender drove across and got a piece of it.
So we're looking at 2-1 Komets halfway through period 2. This is Komet Hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
At Partners First Federal Credit Union, provide a smile and have a chance to win some major cash. Donate a new or slightly used winter coat for a chance to win $500. Open a Partners First Visa card and be entered to win $1,500. Current members, every time you use your Partners First Visa card, you'll have a chance to win $2,000. Just visit online at partnersfirstcu.org. Promotion runs through December 31st. Some restrictions apply. Partners First Federal Credit Union is an equal housing lender and is federally insured through the NCUA.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan and Company in Fort Wayne.
Face-off inside the Brampton zone. Right at it again. Perlini in to dig it out. It goes behind the net. turned off the play. Good hit by the Komets, going in hard. Thompson. He put the nails on somebody, but recovering in a hurry was the defender, Bernays. Turned back, Komets have it again. Drive, front of the net, right on the money again.
Yeah, good shot on the net there. He had Thompson in front looking for the rebound, but didn't come out this time.
8:32 still on the clock in the face-off. Staying inside the Brampton zone. 2-1 K's.
Line change by both teams again, keeping them fresh out there.
Okay. Trying to check all these little facts and figures. Try it again. This time we'll have Belzile into the draw. As they root for it off behind the net, came far wall, all the way up on the right side, moving to center. Knocked off the puck. Jeff Brown kept at the line. Komets have it back. Muir's tried a shot away.
Blocked a bit.
Came into the corner, around behind the net. Komets after it again. From the point. Weber down the wall, behind the net, all the way right side to Cody Soule. Soule's got it, leaves it. Now they lost it. Picked back up, good hit that time. Muir's
rebound.
Gets a good hit on his guy, up with the puck, dumping it out. Brown at center ice. Komets back to cover this one. Spinning away nicely. Weber back on his way. He's at center, into the zone, right through the defense, follows it off into the corner. He's first man in. Short pass up the wall. They get it back. Embach can't play it. And it's turned around, and it's back to Howes. Brampton back up with the puck, trying to make the move. Fort Wayne zone taken away as Embach gets it in. And the man departing the ice puts a cross-check on Embach. For what reason, I don't know. But it seemed like the thing to do. That would have been Canisto. They know each other from the old Kalamazoo days, I guess.
Perry got in there in a hurry, took a shot from the boards there after he dug the puck out. Goaltender grabbed onto it, killed the play.
Face-off will stay in the Brampton zone.
Line change again.
7:32 on the clock. 2-1 Komets. Shots on goal 17-16. The Komets have a slight edge. Oh boy. Here we go. Komet defense has to turn it around. Here's Daniels back up the wall at the line. Komets in they go. Oops, and way offside. Alberga couldn't stop, and his feet shot out from under him, and he slid into the zone for the offside. Here we come again. Komets try to play it. Instead, Brampton's there, moving it back to center ice, and all the way. Nagle clears it all the way to the Brampton blue line. Now the Komets are back. They have it back. Komets around. Here's Daniels. Struggling a little, came back off the wall. Good lead pass at center. Nicely turned in by Alberga. Alberga round behind the net, can't shoot it. They get it back again. Komets come in, cover the point. From the point, it's Southorn. Southey.
Blocked at the blue line.
Put it right into the forechecker's stick, and the Komets have to go back and get it in neutral ice. Here we come into the zone. Perry trying to move it. They jam away at him. Can't get it. Komets keep it in. Around the corner, going deep. Perlini. Perlini came off the wall, got it back again. Couldn't finish the puck, and now it is Marino working his way back. Oh, he should have got away with one there, Robbie.
We almost stole it again.
Yeah, as Alberga going in, he's forechecking the daylights out of anything wearing black, I'll tell you.
Yeah, he put some pressure on the Brampton defenseman. Actually flipped the puck to the goaltender. He jumped out and grabbed on it, killed the play.
Get this guy off my back.
Yeah.
All right. As Brampton having a tough time getting out of their own end right now.
Komets, good forechecking, working hard at it.
Here we come. Perlini back, sets to the draw as he this time goes back against Pither. Komets have it, and short pass up the wall. Now they couldn't get it again. Kept alive. Komets have it. Szydlowski drive. It went wide of the net. Sid's got it back on the wall. Takes a look. He gives it back, and here's Perlini. Lost it. He got it again over the crossbar.
Deflected over.
Far side. Komets try to jam it out. They've got it back. Here we go. Thompson. Oh, nice pass. Up top. Shot. Score!
Szydlowski.
Szydlowski nails it over the glove side, just under the crossbar.
And again, Thompson, Perlini doing all the work, digging it out of the corner. They get it to the high slot, and that's where Szydlowski likes it. He went to his forehand, looked at the goaltender, saw the gloves high, right up underneath the crossbar. Komets go ahead, 3-1.
Put him in a spot like that, he rarely ever misses, I'll tell you. So we're back at it. We'll check the assists for you. 3-1 Komets. That's the insurance. You got to get as much slack as you can. We have a little right now. This is Komet Hockey.
save on gasoline, and get free Komet Hockey tickets. Get a Marathon Visa card at any Marathon station and earn up to 25 cents per gallon rebate. Also, pick up a Komets fill-up card and earn a buy one, get one free ticket offer to any Friday night regular season home game. At Marathon, you can earn a 25 cents per gallon savings on gas and a free game ticket. Marathon, fueling the American spirit. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Komets that time get the goal. Szydlowski the goal, and the assists go to Thompson and Perlini. That's good to see the line cash together.
Yeah, they worked hard for that. They dug the puck out of the corner. Thompson and Perlini kept the pressure on. Szydlowski found the open spot, and he got the puck given to him right on his stick. One-timer right up in the top corner with that quick wrist shot of his.
3-1 Komets here. Second period was still 5:28 to go over the Brampton Beast. Perlini back on again with Thompson and Szydlowski. Here they go, scrumming for it. Everybody's held up now. Cross rink, Sid after it. Nails his guy and drives it deep in the zone as he picked Vernace off and moved it behind the net. Here we come again. Scrumming up top and broken up once. The Komets had it back in the corner. Now lost it. It's Vernace coming around behind the net. Komets get it again. Here we go. Getting away again. Here's going to be Thompson. Up the wall. Shot high.
Again.
And Sid was up in the slot right up top. Now he comes in left side, ties his man up one more time, but it's Brampton on the move. Long cross-ring pass into the zone. Play. Wow. Coming to the front of the net that time was Pither, but they deflected the puck before it got there. Now back they come again, trying to move it. They look, and another drive. Scramble, front of the net. Can't play it again.
Rebound.
Trying to clear it out in front of the net. Boy, I'm telling you, it was all over the place. Here they come again, as it is going to be Perlini in time. Pither up on the wall, but it's dug out by Brampton, but up it comes to Thorne, or to Thomas, and Thomas couldn't get it. Now they're still playing with it. Now get it out. It's all the way back inside the Brampton zone. Chased down by the defender. It's going to be Travis Brown coming back on the attack, Fort Wayne zone. One man at the point would be Marino. Around behind the net. Good hit that time as Hamonic took his guy loose on the play. Look out. Here we come, going wide into the zone hard after you one more time. Hey, hit the post. That was Perry. He pulled the trigger on that one. Had it going right in front of the net. They scramble again. Here we come out at the point. Cure with a good move. Wide of the net came left side. Punched out of there, but here they come. Brampton back to the Fort Wayne line. Auger, in he goes. He's surrounded. Couldn't get the shot away. Off the wall, trying to center it is Traquito. He couldn't get it. Komets come back out, clear to center. Knocked loose by Brampton. It's Canisto at his own blue line, taken over by the Komets. Here they come. Up the slot, unable to play at that time. Kashirsky, they try to dump it. It's kept in the zone. And finally taken over again by Brampton. Here they come up ice. Turned loose offside of the play.
Delayed right now.
Delay is on. Komets get it back. Here we come. Moving it now all the way to center ice. Flipped nicely back into the zone. The Komet D-man making the move that time, Daniels. Now the Komets ended up again. A shot wide of the net. Kept at the point. In front of the net. Knocked down. Trying to pick it off that time was Belzile, but it was a little too high for him. Brampton behind their net. Billingsley coming out the left side. Komets try to break it up. It goes by the defense in the corner. Komets tie it up as Saul is there, and they send it to center ice. Pither with it one more time. Puts it back in the corner for Brampton. Behind the Komet net. Dug out of there. Nicely moved out of the zone. It's Weber. Whoa, and they give it away, but fortunately it's poked loose at center ice, but back it comes into the zone. Wide of the net. Pither with a backhander miss. Kept alive. Down and across the net right side. Marino with a drive. That one deflected as it's Saul. Back up the wall. Sent away by the D-man. Auger now clears it off to his defender deep back at center. Komets break that up. Weber's got it back. Weber with a short pass to the Komet centerman Perlini. In they go on the play. Komets keep it alive. Perlini behind the net to Thompson. Right out front. He spun, got a shot away. Puck came loose. And up ice it comes. Good forecheck Thompson almost steals it, but here comes Marino at the line, going to Pither. Pither goes left, drops it up. Komets have it back 2-on-1. Into the zone. Here's Thompson. Here it goes. Oh, and they
bounced over a stick.
Perlini couldn't handle it. Up top, they come again. All the way left side now. It's going to be dumped off behind the net. Around they come. Komets with it. One more. Oh, score again. Bingo. Yep. Szydlowski again.
Yeah. Again, Thompson digs it out of the corner. He gives a little short pass to Perlini. Perlini looks at the goaltender, freezes him, then throws it across rink. Szydlowski on the opposite side of the ice. He lets a shot go on the open side and hits it again. They go ahead 4-1.
You don't give Sid too many of those, I'll tell you. We're now 4-1. We'll get the assist. This is Komet Hockey.
Have you had an MRI and later were shocked by the high cost of your copay? Your out-of-pocket insurance cost can be 3 times higher depending on where you go. Call us first. Find out your estimated costs before your exam. And if you don't have insurance, pay as little as $4.25. Why pay more? It's your choice where you go. Choose from our 3 locations: Auburn, Decatur, or Fort Wayne Open MRI on Lake Avenue.
WFWI-FM Fort Wayne. WOWO-AM Fort Wayne.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets try to get something going here, but we're going to have an interference call.
To Brampton, I believe.
Yeah, Muirs gets really picked off hard and slammed to the wall. So, again, the same combination, Szydlowski, Thompson, and Perlini. Let's keep that group together.
Yeah, 6 and 7 goals he's got, Szydlowski. So, pretty powerful line right now.
1902. And the penalty call will go against Henry.
Yeah, Henry, he just mugged Muir, took him to the net and behind the net, and then run him into the boards. So interference being called. Komets go back on power play. 58 seconds in the period left.
And Perlini back on again with Thompson and Szydlowski. No, when you're hot, you're hot. Play him. Here we come. Oh, out front, another shot. Did he get it? He got it again. Hat trick. Szydlowski, all in one period.
Yeah, same spot right there inside the circle. They dig it out from one side, throw it across. Thompson didn't. It didn't look like he got good wood on it, Szydlowski, but he got enough of it as the goalie was not in position because he's coming from one side of the net to the other. He gets down into between the pads, trickles in. There he goes, hat trick.
Yep.
Szydlowski.
Well, I'll tell you, that was quite a show. 14:06, 18:35, and 19:09 all in one period, and that's a pure hat trick.
Yeah, I know Perlini will get an assist on it, but I don't know if Thompson was involved or not. It pretty well came from the face-off. We'll have to see a bit of a scramble.
All right. Sid's first hat of the year. Good one. And again, Sid, he was right in the old catbird seat. Perlini and Perry this time. So I would say every time you see Szydlowski head for the bench, say get out there.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they've opened it up right now. Some pretty good shots, some good in passing, and good forechecking, all resulting in the goals.
You know, it's funny. Once the gates open, you just can't stop it sometimes. Not that it can't be stopped, and they go the other way.
Goals too, you know, they're just digging the puck out, coming out, and Szydlowski on the right spot, and they're hitting him with a pass, and he's taking the shot.
You're not going to get anything cheap against Pasquale. He's pretty good goaltender. Here we come. Komets now. Weber gets it on a give and go. Back up the middle. Turn to the line. Picked off as can't get to it. Instead, it's going to be Alberga. He drives it right back into the corner and around behind the net. The goaltender turns it wide. Up the middle. Komets keep it alive for a moment, but it comes loose. And a big shot that time as it's going to be picked up by Kashirsky, and he drives it right back inside the Brampton line. Brampton now trying to come back in front of the net. Stolen for a moment, but they couldn't play it off. 10 seconds left in the period. The Komets have increased their lead to 5-1. Back up the wall, into the zone, around behind the net. and the Komets will wait for this one. In they go on a forecheck, trying to get it on a deep check, trying to get it. Buzzer sounds. Period is over. 5-1 Komets, and this is Komet Hockey.
Hey there, your Applebee's bartender here with a tip on making Mondays better. Now you can score any of our burgers, plus free refills of fries for just $6.99. Who knows? With a deal this juicy, you might actually look forward to the end of the weekend. So come by and fill your stomach without emptying your wallet on Monday Burger Night. New and only at Applebee's. For a limited time, price and participation varies.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital and Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Pass on your love of gardening to your children by letting them explore the garden with Midwest Gloves and Gear's full line of Disney products. Mickey Mouse, Princesses, Minnie Mouse, Cars, Fairies, and Frozen are featured in Midwest Disney line of products, including gloves, hats, watering cans, buckets, tools, and much more. When you need gloves and gear, think Midwest Gloves and Gear. Chillicothe, Missouri. Time for the Tim Hortons Coffee Break Intermission Report. Presented by Tim Hortons, the official coffee and donuts of the Komets.
Okay, in that second period, it was Brampton 1, Szydlowski 3.
Yeah, that's about it right there. All coming in with a 6 minutes to go in the period.
When it started, Blaine got Howes got an early goal at 1:07 of the second period to make it 2-1, and I'm going, whoa, look out, one more break, one more break, and here we come. And then, Szydlowski, 14:06. Szydlowski comes back again at 18:38. Szydlowski comes back again at 19:07.
That was a power play.
That was a power play goal, and if he'd had some more time till the clock ran out, who knows?
Yeah, he would have been on the ice.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Well, one thing Gary discovered, he had a hot hand, and hey, let's not waste
When you're hot, you're hot. And you said it the last time they came on the ice. So guess who's back out there? And it didn't take them long to get that goal there, about 30 seconds, as they moved the puck around from the face-off. They got Perry involved, which broke up the threesome of Thompson, Perlini, and Perry was able to dig it out. Perlini, a nice pass across the goal mouth to Szydlowski's spot. He let the one-timer go, and it trickled through.
Well, there's a case of strength of when you get a combination, keep them together for a while. Yeah. Chemistry will develop if you give them a chance, and these guys, any one of them will go any place to make the play, the corner, front of the net, whatever, which is interchangeable. And they knew where Sid was tonight because he was right in the old shooting hole.
Yeah, he likes to speed in that place, especially in the power play. And when he gets on that there circle, he likes to be able to take that shot. He lets it go quickly. And the thing about what you have to do, you have to get that goaltender moving. When you come from on the far side and throw it across, if that goalie's moving with the legs open or up or down, and he leaves some open spot, if the goaltender's planted square at you, you don't put it in too many times. But if you've got him moving, then you can put the shot by him.
Yeah, that's sort of an automatic because the play was all to the goaltender's left, and the minute they spotted Sid, it was a sharp pass on the tape, and the goaltender had to make that slide from one post to the other, and you can't be as quick as the puck.
Nope, that's exactly right. Good shot by Szydlowski on all of them.
So there you have it at the end of 2, in a game that was tighter than you want to believe at the end of 1, and really tightened up early in the second. Now is a 5-1 match in favor of the Fort Wayne Komets. We're going to be back, and we have Brandon Marino to talk to, another former Komet now with the Brampton Beast. So you stay where you are. We will be right back. This is Komet Hockey.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has added some new members to the team. Introducing the all-new Renegade with legendary Jeep performance and incredible fuel economy, starting at $17,995 minus incentives. Also now on the starting lineup is the all-new redesigned Ram Rebel. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is a new crowd favorite with a muscle to back it up. The New scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Hellcat. With 707 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. O'Daniel is a proud sponsor of Komet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the difference in your next car buying experience. See the complete lineup of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
You know that, wow, I'm starving feeling. Subway's got you covered. Now get 50% more meat on any 6-inch sub for just 50 cents more in celebration of our 50th anniversary. Just make it deluxe and we'll load up any 6-inch sub like the mouth-watering spicy Italian or the tasty turkey breast made with freshly baked bread and all the fresh veggies you want. That's 50% more meat on any 6-inch sub for just 50 cents more. So get to Subway and make it deluxe. Subway, eat fresh.
Limited time only. Excludes breakfast sandwiches. Additional charges for extras. 50% more meat compared to our classics. Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
Hey girls, want to go to a group class at Speece tonight? I think I'm headed to spin class. The upbeat music and the energetic instructors help me enjoy exercising.
Well, I want to go to yoga. There's nothing better than a calming workout after a stressful day at the office.
I've heard they have Aqua Zumba, but I don't have a Speece membership. How can I try to see if I like it?
Simply bring your Komet ticket stub to receive a free 1-week trial. With over 100 group class times, Speece Fitness has a variety of classes to fit anyone's schedule and fitness routine. All group and aqua classes are free to members. Speece Fitness is the premier club offering the most services and amenities in Fort Wayne. In addition to the clean, spacious facility and amazing staff, Speece also offers flexible membership plans, corporate and insurance discounts, and affordable child care. Visit Speece Fitness, located conveniently off I-69, and bring your Komet ticket stub to receive a free 1-week trial.
Once upon a galaxy in a world far, far ago.
This party is lame. There's no cool kids here.
But Dad, you planned the party.
You're right. I'm tired of being in the doghouse. The other dads were laughing at me and throwing cats. That's seriously bad.
Since Father Figure was concerned with his approval rating, he knew we needed to act fast.
We need someone to bring the fun stat.
How about me, kids?
Get out of here, you. You're bat poop crazy. And besides, I'm 43.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Well, we dodged a rubber chicken with that one.
Now, since Father Figure had incurred the wrath of the clown mafia, he knew he needed to overcompensate and get some cool points fast. Oh, yes. Cool points are like gold. Pretty shiny gold.
I need to call Tag Art. Give me that phone, Joey.
It's Tommy.
That's what I said, Frank. I'm dialing 456-6999.
With that, Father Figure was instantly connected to Tag Art, where a whole list of service options were laid out before him. Caricatures, face painting, costume characters, stilt walkers, and beyond. No pressure, no egos, and all local talent. Tax-paying artists, bully.
And no more flying cats.
Father Figure further learned of Tag Art's website, tagartcompany.com, where he could see samples of work and not just trust a stranger with a great phone voice.
He did have a great phone voice.
So the next time you need to bring the fun to your party, college, office, mitzvah, reception, or general wacky-doo shindig.
They do wacky-doo, too?
They truly do. For you, too. No poo. So get the tag team, and you'll know why they say, Tag, we're in.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Komet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186, about the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Familiar face back on the scene wearing, I don't know what kind of a uniform they call that. Brandon Marino's back in town, and he and Colin Chalk and Chris Auger were remnants of the Komets in some of their great days, and you're getting it back together again, eh?
Yeah, obviously it's always fun to be back. You know, I had a good couple of years here, enjoyed my time, and it's a little different being on the other side of it again. I played here for 3 years against them before I played here, but being back, you know, after playing for the organization, it's different, but looking forward to it. I think it'll be a lot of fun tonight.
You had your European experience, so you got that out of your way too, eh?
Yeah, that was obviously exciting, and looked into it again this year, and there wasn't the options we were looking for, so kind of came back over the pond.
Well, where is home for you in relation to where you're playing?
Home for me is California.
Oh, that's right.
So to Toronto, that's about as far across the country as you can get into another country. So it's a bit of ways away. It's a bit of a drive.
One thing is, I was talking to Colin earlier. What an incredible hotbed of hockey, right? You're in the middle of it all.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a different animal there. You know, there's hockey everywhere, and it's hockey. I know that we have 4 rinks in our main area there at our rink, and there's people on it all the time. I see 12-year-old kids out there at 9, 10 in the morning doing lessons and getting taken out of school. So hockey's definitely a big thing around that area.
How are you and Oj doing? You playing together, or where they got you figured?
Yeah, tonight we'll be playing together. You know, it just kind of depends on how things are going, but I think we've been back together for the last 2 or 3 weeks now. So see how it goes.
How's your health?
Awesome. Always healthy, Bob. How about you?
Oh, for my age, I'm doing pretty darn good.
You look great. You look great. Good to see that you're still doing this stuff. I love it.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't fun, I wouldn't be doing it, no doubt about that. But, Chalker, this is his first real chance, and he's back home among his relatives and everything else. That's got to be a great peace of mind unit for him.
Yeah, I think he's really excited for tonight. You know, he's looking forward to it. Obviously, he spent a lot of his career here and was a great part of the success in this organization, and, there's a lot of respect there. So I think he's just excited to be back in the building and kind of, feel the atmosphere and, see how it goes. Maybe we'll get a couple boos. Who knows? So I know how the Fort Wayne fans are awesome for that. So.
But I don't think you'll get boos because you guys were highly respected players. You'll first get respect. Then if you score, you're going to get booed, right?
Yeah, sounds good. I can't argue with that. So.
Well, Brandon, we're happy to see you, and we're happy that you and Oj are back with good old Colin. And I'm just going to say Merry Christmas and God bless you.
Thanks a lot. Merry Christmas to you.
Okay, there we go. Brandon Marino. We'll be back in a moment. This is Comet Hockey. Familiar face.
5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. But thanks to advances in treatment, I survived. And when I look back and see how far I've come, you'd think the last thing on my mind would be a checking account. But a new checking account at Fifth Third Bank can help fund Stand Up to Cancer and their cutting-edge research. This groundbreaking initiative is helping save lives. Like, for instance, my life. Learn more at 53.com/SU2C. Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank.
Member FDIC, Stand Up to Cancer is a program of the Entertainment Industry Foundation, a 501c3 charitable organization.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the values you've been looking for on all the new 2016 models. Starting at $16,405, the all-new 2016 Dodge Dart is already a bestseller with great fuel economy and sporty looks. Now get incredible savings and low monthly payments on this new model. The Ram 1500 pickup, 2-time truck of the year with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. Also, check out our new line of commercial Pro Master vans for all your work needs. Chrysler has perfected the family vehicle with the Chrysler Town & Country, 7-passenger seating, dual TV, satellite radio, and all with a great price and exceptional value. See the complete lineup of new Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram trucks, all at O'Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
On the ice, on the court, or on the field, the Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are there to provide complete orthopedic care for injured athletes or weekend warriors. Fort Wayne Orthopedics and the Orthopedic Hospital and Lutheran Health Network, official sports medicine provider for the Komets, and an integral part of Fort Wayne sports for over 20 years. Go where the pros go. The Orthopedic Hospital and Fort Wayne Orthopedics are a dedicated team of sports medicine specialists, licensed trainers, and therapists, specially trained to keep you in the game.
Knob Brick Company carries hundreds of styles of brick, literally something for every taste. With the change in the seasons, it's good to know that Knob also offers a wide variety of fireplaces, many of them Heat and Glow's finest, to add style to your home and warm it up on those cold evenings. They can even put a Heat and Glow insert into your existing fireplace to make it more efficient. Be sure to check out their fireplace showroom for some design ideas. Knob Brick is located on Fort Wayne's north side, not far from the Speece Fieldhouse. For a great Heat and Glow fireplace or that perfect brick for your home, see Knob, N-O-B, Knob Brick.
This season, you can celebrate more for less at your Chevy dealer. Just find your holiday bonus tag and find your deal. So whether it's making your season brighter with the technology of a Cruise, finding room for all your gifts in the spacious Traverse, or finishing 2015 with a bang behind the wheel of a breathtaking Malibu, you can do it all in a new Chevy when you find your holiday bonus tag. Wrap up the deals and wrap up the year in a new Chevrolet. See your Northeast Indiana and Ohio Chevy dealers. Take delivery by 1/4/16. See dealer for details.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Well, the old adversary in a lot of ways coming back tonight, Colin Schock with his very own hockey club, and he's one up on us.
Oh, yeah, we did. That game was a while ago. Obviously, that 2 o'clock game was interesting. I remember it was a tight game the whole game, and literally Nagle ran out of the net, and the game-winning goal was scored on an empty net. So that was a disappointing one. But I thought it was a pretty evenly matched game, that game, if I remember it correctly. The biggest thing that game was, we didn't execute on a power play. So last night we went 2 for 5. But again, the goal we let in early on the power play, it kind of deflated us for a little bit. I thought we had a better chance in the first, but the second period, they took it to us. Third period, we had a better response. But again, for this group, it's just trying to find a more consistent product.
So right now the wheels are still on, but you have to see which way they're turning, eh?
Well, it's a journey, right? The season, obviously, teams get hot, teams get cold. You're going to have your peaks and your valleys, but I think, again, how you go about your business being a pro is how you want to conduct yourself, and it starts with our leaders. We need more consistent effort from our leaders, from our older guys, and then that should help us out.
Well, I know, sometimes you get the group, a pretty talented group, I might add, and I don't care what you do, how hard you try, where you turn them, until suddenly something snaps. You just have a heck of a time trying to put it together.
Well, this year's group, again, we've gone through, a lot of guys were coming off of injury. The group that we had the first 4 games of the regular season when we went 4-0 has evolved quite a bit. If you take a look in the lineup, regular guys playing a lot of minutes, our Kashirskys, Albergas, and Kyle Thomases that weren't in the lineup. So, and Belzile and Zitter still, finding their way, getting back after being off for about a month and a half. So it's just about, we got to get together and figure out what chemistry works. I think sometimes right now we have like 3 number 2 lines instead of a number 1 line, a number 2 line, a number 3 line. So we need a line that we can count on consistently to be a top line. We need a good checking line that we can count on, and a second line that could do a little bit of both. So we're trying to find that right mix.
What puts you in a heck of a spot? Do you leave them like they are? Well, do you mix and match? Do you experiment? It's almost impossible to figure what to do to break out of it sometimes.
Well, the more games you play, the little bit easier it is, and again, that's what we need, I think, right now is just, frequency of games, getting that feel for pressure, making the reads, and amping it up on the intensity level. So, I'm just hoping last night, the third period, something, clicked in our guys' heads, and that's the type of pace that we need to play with is what we did in third.
Yeah, there was no doubt in the third period we were as good as anybody out there. We just took over in spots, forced the play, and put them on their heels.
Yeah, and that's what we got to do. I think, for us, when we run into troubles, when we're out there thinking too much, we just got to get on our toes and trust our instincts and make sure that, if they make a good play by us, we got to make sure we back check well and be good to go.
And Martin, who we figured was going to be on fire last night with his coach in town, just didn't have the best night of his career.
Yeah, but, again, I put some onus on us, obviously. We gave up a breakaway, at a bad time, and, 2-on-1 play, too. So, again, we got to be better in limiting teams' grade A chances.
How are we physically? Anybody get banged up last night or not?
Yeah, I think just some guys are dealing with the regular stuff. So, really for us right now, it's just about the lineup is pretty similar with the fact that Nagle's starting, Curtis Leonard's out, and Cody Saul's in.
So that's our story as Comet coach Gary Graham has the word. This is Comet Hockey.
Emergency Radio Service is the official radio provider for the Fort Wayne Komets. ERS is a Motorola partner in Fort Wayne, providing wireless voice and data systems that allow organizations across Indiana to operate their businesses more efficiently. Reach out to ERS at 260-747-0584. That's 260-747-0584. Or online at www.ers2way.com. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, let's look around the ECHL and see what's going on here. Atlanta, of course, in Kalamazoo, it's 3-3, and that's at the end of 2 periods of play. In Reading, it's Reading 1-0 over Elmira with 4 minutes left in the second. Greenville leads Orlando 2-1 at the end of 2 in Greenville, and at South Carolina, Florida leads them 1-0 at the end of the second. Over in Toledo, they lead Manchester 1-0, 2:46 left in the second. At Norfolk, they lead Adirondack 2-1 at the end of 2. Elsewhere, at Tulsa, they're tied with Wichita 1-1 at the end of the first period of play. And Missouri leading Cincinnati 1-0 at the end of one there. Wheeling is in Quad City the lead, and that is at the end of the first period of play. The other game that's registered, Indy's in Evansville and leads the Icemen 1-0 with just 4 minutes to go in the first. Colorado at Utah, Allen at Idaho, and Rapid City at Alaska, games that will be coming shortly in another time zone.
Goaltender change for Brampton. Andy Lai, he's going into the net. He's played 10 games, 3 wins, 3 losses.
Yep.
301 goals against average, so I guess Chalker saw enough, and maybe Pasquale had enough of Szydlowski, changed the luck again.
Maybe he was a friend of Sid's. Anyway, we're right back and ready to go with the goaltending change. Eels, it's going to be Andy Eels. And we're ready to go, and the Komets will have a power play to start the period with. Let's go get them.
Face off at center, ready to go. Third period here. Komets up 5-1. Keep it going.
All right, face off. Picked off, turned away, and dumped into the Fort Wayne zone. Here's Southorn. Southie, guess who's on the ice? Szydlowski, who now has the puck, feeds it wide. In they go. Perlini lost track in the corner. He's after it on the wall, goes far side. It gets on by the point man all the way back in the Fort Wayne zone. Southorn back for it, and the K's will have another rush. Power play stays on. Here we come. Lead pass Perlini. In he goes. Dumps it off to the short man. Back in the corner. Covered there. Came back up the wall. Komets keep it alive. As up it comes. Gets by everybody. Komets on a rush. In they go. Off behind the net. Bingo. First guy in behind the goal is Jacklin. He had a piece of it. Komets take it away. Out at center, and look out into the defense. Komets have to cycle it back again. Belzile on his way. Into the zone he goes. All right, he tips it around the D, heads into the corner, beats his guy to the puck as he battles with Brown behind the net. Komets try to move it out. They look, point man left. There's going to be Cody Soul to the right side half wall. In we go with Perlini. Perlini back to Soul. Soul's figuring, oh, here we go. Front of the net, they got a shot all the way up. Here's a drive off down in front again.
They're still trying to whack it in.
Missing it on the front of the net that time.
No goalie for a minute there.
Yep.
He was all over the place.
Here we come, far side again, another shot. Komets keep it alive as it's Saul in the corner, around behind the net. After this one, the defender Brown, can he clear it? He gets it out. Komets at center ice have it back. Turned aside, back it comes as Kashirsky sets up the play, and the Komets come through, intercepted. It is back into the zone, driving his Howes to the net, shot high.
Nagle.
No further action on the play as Nagle flags it down.
Yeah. And the penalty came right at the end of the period. I don't know, a lot of people didn't notice it, but apparently Brown, one of the defensemen for Brampton, he came off the bench. He slashed one of the Komets, and because he came off the bench, he got a 10-minute misconduct and probably a suspension with it, and he got a 2-minute penalty for slashing. That's why the Komets have the power play right now.
So we've got her. He analyzed the report at the end of 2. We still have 2 seconds left on that power play, and here we come again. They scrum for it. Komets have it back. Out to center. Here's
all even,
Thomas,
5 on 5.
Who turns it in. Tips it right off into the defense, going deep now, and around behind the net for Brampton comes Blaine. Blaine gets it back, sends it out, and at center, the pass by Bernace going to the Komet line, and up it comes as Weber puts it around behind the net. Oops, they get it out. Nope. Now they finally move it at center ice, and here is Thomas back into his D. Cross rink it comes, harmonic all the way up top, as Thomas thought he had one lined up and didn't have them that time. Now they pound it right back inside the Brampton zone. Komets get a line change. Eels out as the goaltender of record here in period 3, as they kind of riddled Pasquale with 5. And Brampton trying to work their way back up. Picked off Szydlowski. Here's Sid again. puts it in front of the net. Breaking through was Perlini. He got it on his stick, couldn't finish the play, but up ice Brampton again. Breaking is OJ to center, into the zone, all the way far corner. Komets on this one, to the corner. Turned loose, Komets out the wall. Here's Szydlowski again. Lead pass, good, into the zone. Wide to Sid, he got it in his feet, he still got it though. Now feeds it around the wall for Perlini. Perlini sends it deep and off the sidewall on the corner, digging it out. That time Thompson to the front of the net, intercepted. And back up ice comes Brampton to the Fort Wayne line, cruising into the zone and intercepted by the Komets. Oops, look out as Southie gets a piece of that one. Turn to center ice, Komets get it back. Here they go at center. Nice lead pass. In they come to Muirs. He's in front of the net, goes wide to the far corner, looks around out at the point. They come back at the zone. Here is Belzile. Turned it out left point behind the net, over-skating it, Muirs. But in he goes, tries to jam it off the wall to Embach. And Belzile chased his guy. It came out front again. Komets have it. Muirs to the net, turned aside. Here comes Marino. On his way at center, cuts to the line, looks for help. Got one man going to the net, second man in, scramble, another shot. Good save again as Nagle just stood right up on it.
Net's off.
And that took care of things with the net off the mooring. But Nagle was there, stood tall, made two saves when he had to, and that kept it at 5-1 Komets with 15:38 to go in period number 3. This is Komet Hockey.
The Fort Wayne Holiday Inn, next to the Memorial Coliseum, is the official hotel of the Fort Wayne Komets. The hotel has special Komet hockey packages that include deluxe room accommodations, plus 2 tickets to a Komets home game. Enjoy dinner before the game at the Mastodon Grill, or a drink after the game in the Faculty Lounge. With 6,000 square feet of banquet facilities, the Fort Wayne Holiday Inn is perfect for your holiday parties. Call 482-3800.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, Komets try to come back up ice, save on the play. All the way from the point left side. Komets back up the wall. Turned into the slot. Here we come at center. Good lead pass, wide and hard in the goal, right side. Nice move as Kashirsky out front.
Right to the
Nobody there to cover it. Oh, I mean, Kashirsky made a great move and turned it into the corner. Now dumped deep, and the Komets have it back. Here's Weber behind the net for the Komets. Works his way by one. Keeps skating it at center. Into the zone. Flips it high. Nails his guy. Knocked down in front of the net that time was Trokita. And here comes Brampton back up ice again to the Fort Wayne line, trying to go by the defense into the corner. Jordan Henry. What do we have? A shot on goal.
No.
Yeah.
Icing call.
Icing is the call.
Komet defense standing up, doing a good job, forcing Brampton to shoot the puck in. They did. It was icing. Come all the way back in the zone again.
14:42 left in this match. 5-1 Komets lead, scoring 4 big goals. Well, actually, yeah, 5. All in the 4 in the second period. Here we come. Komets try to make a play. It goes deep in the corner, right over the stick of Szydlowski, but played by the defense, and back up comes Canisto at center. In goes Sid, trying to intercept it, dump to the Fort Wayne line. Back up the middle again, a little touch pass. Sid sends it down in the corner, hanging on.
Goaltender
is the goaltender on. Eels.
Yeah, both teams 2 shots apiece on goal. Both goaltenders have been tested in this period and have come out big. A lot of scrambles, a lot of bouncing pucks around the goal creases, but they've hung in there and kept the puck out, and we're still at 5-1 Komet lead.
All right, back comes Perlini. Szydlowski with him, and along with Mr. Thompson. They've been pretty prolific line here tonight. Here they come again. Sid out at the point, left side. Southie puts it into the far corner. Komets get it back. Out at the point again. Here's a drive as Cure tries to send it. It's blocked, and back goes Southhorn to play it again. And right back up the middle to Sid. Sid by one. Dumps it wide into the zone. The Komets with Perlini. No, that was Thompson going wide. He gets cranked pretty good by Henry, but rolls off the check. Here they come at center. Got by everybody, and it'll be icing call as it's touched up by the Komets. 13:55 still left in the game. 5-1. This is Komet Hockey.
Want to live a healthier life? You don't need to train for a marathon to do it. Even small changes can help you feel better. And at Parkview, it all starts with one word: go.
Go for a walk. Go spend time with friends. Go do something simple right now to improve your well-being and take the Parkview Go Challenge. It's all about creating balance in your life. Mind, body, spirit, and community. For more healthy ideas, log on to parkviewgo.com. Parkview, your partner in health.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets now. Muir's up top, and Belzile tried to get to it, couldn't make it. Weber lines up his man. In they come on the zone. Deep right side. Blaine to the corner. Can't get the shot away. Komets chop at it, trying to come back up ice. They've got it for a moment at least. Here's Muir's. Nice lead pass at center to Belzile. Belzile coming off the left wall at the net. Knocked down and wide into the corner. Back up we come, moving all the way to center. It is Jacqueline going in hard that time for Brampton. Round behind the net, turned back up on the right wall, and that one knocked down at center ice. Muirs gets a pop at it, trying to center it down was Alberga. Lost control, and it's Brampton back up again. Here they come, Fort Wayne zone. All the way to the corner, squeezed off the play was Pither, and around behind the net. Komets straight give it away in their zone. All the way to the point. Look out, this one wide of the net. As right up in front of the net that time was Pither, trying to get right in the front of Nagle. Komets come back up ice. Nice pass when it works, and it did. Here they come, trying to jam it out of there at the point. Here's another drive. Nagle, watch that one go by. Komets have it. Here they come, and into the zone. Blocked, but picked right back up. Perry going in all the way left side.
Wide, cut to the net.
He couldn't go. Right at the goal mouth. Nobody there to pick up the rebound, and it was there, I'll tell you, no doubt about it. Komets get it back. Saul coming back up the wall, taps it in. He gets it right back in at center. Here go the Komets into the zone again. This time, Thompson survives the check. In comes Perry around behind the net. Thompson and Perry trying to play it. Kept alive by Perlini. Now Perlini to Thompson. Here they go again, all the way across to Saul. Saul going right wall in behind the net one more time. They still have it back. Oh, bad pass that time as Thompson gave it up, and here comes Brampton. Long into the Fort Wayne corner, picked up by Cody Saul. As Saul defends himself from Jacqueline's hit. Out come the Komets, taken away again, but they get it back. Here we go, Thompson, all the way in, right side to Szydlowski. Nope, it is picked off by Perlini, who's got it back to his defense. Right now we're skating hard. We're recovering. It's tipped right back in the zone. Brampton takes over. Canisto trying to come back at center, but the Komets have it back again. And the clearing pass hits one of their goals. Nice pass up ice. They just didn't get the shot away. Turned back on the wall. Here we come. Way up in the air. Flipped high by Belzile. Down they come in the zone as Szydlowski chased it. Couldn't finish it. Komets get it back at their own blue line. Up it comes as at center into the zone. It is turned deep, but offside. Is trying to make the play was Embach. 10:55 to go. Period 3, 5-1. Komets the score. This is Komet Hockey.
Trust the doctors at IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets Trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan and Company in Fort Wayne.
Komets with the puck. Saul behind his net. Banks it back off the wall. Komets come to center. All the way back inside the line right to the goal mouth, and the goaltender hanging on as Likes could see the white and orange jerseys coming hard.
Yeah, he wasn't going to take any chances.
Nope.
Line change. Both teams coming up right now. And they
half a period to go.
Yep. 10:23 to go. Komets up by 4. and leading 5-1 right now. So
27-19 the shots now. We've outshot them 7-2.
Good puck control in this period. Moving the puck, passing the puck. It's hitting stick to stick and keeping the pressure on when they have to.
Looking for the draw again, Belzile, but it's back in the corner. Komets try to move it out. Can't do it. Up the center. Good move by Perry. He drives his guy off the play. Down in the corner. Here comes Weber. Spins by the check. Back in the corner behind the net one more time. Komets have it. Coming back up the wall. Muir's nice little lead pass going to the line. Picked up Belzile, and he goes all the way right side. He's there trying to shot. Whoa, it's coming across Muir's. Here's the drive.
On the
front of the net, hanging on.
That got back to the point. A good shot came from the point as the defense let go. I think it was Weber, was it?
Yeah.
And he got it right on the net. Nice
Put the
shot.
old pry bar on that rascal, I'll tell you. It was a goer. We are still 5-1. Komets over the Brampton Beast in period 3, and this is Komet Hockey.
You know that, wow, I'm starving feeling? Subway's got you covered. Now get 50% more meat on any 6-inch sub for just 50 cents more in celebration of our 50th anniversary. Just make it deluxe, and we'll load up any 6-inch sub, like the mouth-watering spicy Italian or the tasty turkey breast, made with freshly baked bread and all the fresh veggies you want. That's 50% more meat on any 6-inch sub for just 50 cents more. So get to Subway and make it deluxe. Subway, eat fresh.
Limited time only. Excludes breakfast sandwiches. Additional charges for extras. 50% more meat compared to our classics.
Crowd at the bar making you sweat?
Uh-huh.
Could you use some ice-cold refreshment?
You bet.
Then Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in epic nights, maximum refreshment, great times, awesome memories, high fives, smiles, Rocky Mountain refreshment, Blue Mountain refreshment, quadruple epic refreshment, killer parties, and totally refreshed killer parties. Ask your bartender for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost-brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes great responsibility.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
All right, back we come with the action inside the Brampton zone. Face-off right of the goal. Ready for the big draw. Perlini's got it. Kept into the zone by Thompson. Thompson's out front. He's by one. Trying to jam it. Couldn't get to it. And it's going to be Marino coming back with the puck. Fort Wayne line. Southorn feeds it across to the defense. Here we are. Back up ice. Tipped in right on the net. And hanging on again, the goaltender. Perlini was coming in to see if there was any garbage left out front. And they removed it.
Yep, nice try by Thompson to try to come out in front. He tried to use his weight and push his way right there, but the defenseman got a little piece of the puck. The goaltender helped out, and it forced the puck off his stick down the ice, so it went out. But good to see them try to break to the net and muscle themselves in there.
When Thompson's having a good night, he's got a lot of skills.
He's a big boy.
He moves pretty well for a big guy. Here we come into the draw this time for the Komets. It'll be Kashirsky. And he gets the draw. Here's Soul around behind the net. Came out front, back in the corner. Chased down behind the goal by Alberga. The Komets with it. Now they try to move it out to the point. Can't get it done. They bang away deep in the zone. It comes loose, and on the rush, here comes Blaine. To the line. Hit drive. Turned off in the corner nicely by Nagle. And that one apparently went right across into the crowd. So they'll take care of that one and send it back for a face-off. It'll be just outside the Fort Wayne line. Apparently an offside call against Brampton.
And the Komets back at it Monday. Atlanta in town here. And we just looked at the score sheet. Atlanta's been in Kalamazoo the last 2 nights, and they just beat Kalamazoo 2 games in a row. So they've got something to show here.
Well, they might as well spend it somewhere. Let's not spend it here.
Up in the air and everything.
Yeah, really up in the air that time. His cure got kind of reefed on the play, but he's doing a little searching. He's got his guy loose in front of the net. Back they come in the corner as Brampton trying to turn it up a little bit. Oh, what a move that time. Belzile driving hard, coming to center.
You got a 3-on-2.
Here's Muir's. Cross range. Bounced right off the stick of Embach. He tried to move it wide. Couldn't make the play. Goaltender down in front of the net as crashing the goal was Belzile. Up they come. Komets keep it alive just for a moment. Bodies all over the place. Here they come this time. In they go on the net. Turned off to the corner. Played by the Caves. Off behind the net, Muirs. To his D-man. Came way up in the air. Clears to center ice. Muirs tried to knock it down in the zone, but it comes back to the Comet blue line where Cure is getting worked over pretty hard. And at the moment, he just lets it go by, which is a smart move to make, as he was getting worked on pretty hard by McCulloch. Here's McCulloch with the puck. Into the zone they go. And pick back off, spinning away Henry, trying to find a play out top. Couldn't get to it. Here go the Komets, as Szydlowski just turns it right back, but it's intercepted. Here they go, back at the line, deflected wide. Couldn't get the shot away. Penalty call this time will be, I believe, let's see, will it be Kashirsky or who?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 48 or Thompson.
Yeah. At 12-11.
Yeah, it could have been a slash brought in there as the man was breaking to the net. Everybody going to the net to cover somebody, so they couldn't get a loose shot on the net. Yeah. And 27's going harmonic. Slashing, they call it.
All right.
So the Komets will be a man short. 7:49 to go. We'll see what Brampton can do on their power play.
All right, here we come with the face-off in the Fort Wayne zone to the left of Nagle. Kashirsky into the draw as he'll square off against Blaine. Kashirsky gets his guy covered for a moment. Puck off behind the net. Played back around the wall by Alberga and all the way to center, and it's chased down inside the Brantford zone, or Brampton zone, as they come back up with that power play rush on their way to center. Moving is Travis Brown to the Fort Wayne line, back in the corner. Driven back up ice. And where'd this one go? They keep it on the glass inside the line, driving it out to center. Here they go. Almost a breakaway that time as Alberga really putting the pressure on. Here we come again. And back this one goes into the zone. Alberga, he's going to make sure he chases Brown all the way to the corner, runs him off the puck. But it's picked off by Henry, who followed the play, as Brampton coming back up ice with it again. 1:10 still left in their power play. They flip it wide into the zone. Couldn't make the play. Southorn at the line, but an offside call against Brampton, and that takes the face-off back in the neutral zone.
Face-off just comes out. Line changed by Brampton. That's about all. Komets happy with what they got out there right now, killing the penalty off. Embach out there with 24 Thomas.
All right, back we come to the draw.
Southorn back on the point.
Embach in the face-off.
Well, Southorn getting into a little bit on the side over here with Vernet.
They're talking.
They're talking with each other. Now they're going to give each other a push and a threat. And their linesman, the referee.
Bernays and Southey having a conversation. Yeah. Referee steps in and says, boys, now be nice. And that's where they are. And they're waiting to see what happened. And Southey didn't buy the bait that time. Here they come around behind the net. Southorn. Back up they come. And here's Thomas. Whoa, lead pass. All he had to do was hit his guy, Embach. Embach's got it, though, on the wall. Here he comes. He's mobbed in the corner. And remember, we're shorthanded. All right, back up it comes. Pither on the move as Embach made him turn in behind the net. Might be full of energy, I'll tell you that. Killing the penalty, still forcing the forecheck. But here they come back again into the zone, all the way to the side, right half wall. Turned up, and who's got it? They're trying for a shot, as it's Marino back up the middle. Nice save. Another one. Komets clear length of the rink again, right on the money.
Got it.
At the other end. Eels, the defender there, as he's the goaltender, makes the save, launched the pass, and here they come again. 8 seconds left in their power play. Feeding it across rink and driving up the right side. Billingsley, and he dumps it inside the Comet line. Here comes Saul.
5 on 5.
Now he wheels it. Whoa, look out. Came off the far wall. Komets up with it. It's kept in by Brantford. Down the zone again. Off on the near wall. As Cody Soul, cross rink with the puck, comes to center. Gets by the first check. Follows it through. Can't make the play. Little high stick there that Saul took a look at. Right under the ears, McCulloch. Here they come again. Turning in behind the net. Komets get it back off the near wall to Thompson. Thompson going in. It's still laying there, but he couldn't finish it. Szydlowski, though, tips it back inside the Brampton zone. They cover it over. Coming back in at center, McCulloch into the Fort Wayne zone. Harmonic is going to be chased behind the net. Here he comes. Oh, picked his pocket clean. They get a man behind the net. Harmonic took him off again. Big kid. moving back out, and they couldn't hold it at the point. Here they go, walking in, a shot, nice save on the play. Boy, Nagle was looking that time. He wasn't sure where it went. Here we come. Lead pass, good into the zone.
Perlini dumping it in.
Slides it deep. Perlini with a shot right out front. Poked away that time by Thompson. Couldn't finish it. Kept alive by Southhorn. But it's taken on the wall inside. Komets get it back again. At center, trying to jam
Offside.
it in. Can't play offside the call.
Bangity bang on the blue line there. Couple of bouncing pucks.
4:29 left in this one. 5-1 Komets lead. This is Komet Hockey.
I'm so pumped about Tim Hortons chicken fajita grilled lunch wrap. I brought a few friends to help me out. Hit it, boys. That's what I'm talking about. It's made to order with delicious ingredients like warm seasoned chicken, real cheddar cheese, peppers, onions, and chipotle sauce. Grilled to perfection, wrapped up, and ready to go. I love it with one of their freshly prepared soups. Is that fantastico? Bring it home, boys. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop. Great tasting new lunch, amazing coffee.
At participating U.S. restaurants.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Be patient.
Here we come. Face-off will be inside the Fort Wayne zone to the left of Pat Nagle. 4:19 still on the clock. Period 3. Komets have tomorrow off, and then Monday, red-hot Atlanta will be here.
2 big wins in Kalamazoo Friday night and tonight, so they're coming off a hot streak.
Road Warriors. Here's Brampton down in the corner. Southhorn trying to clear it. Up comes Marino. Gets it to the point right side on the half wall. Here's that drive again all the way behind the net. Where'd it go?
Into the glass, up over the screen.
Gotcha. So Nagle back on his feet. Everything's fine. And the face-off continues to stay in the Fort Wayne zone. 4:09 still on the clock. Changing them up.
Still a big schedule for the Komets. After Monday, they get the week off, basically, but then right back at it next Saturday and Tuesday.
Oh, and then
another weird
January.
night.
Look out here.
January, they're on the road, so
we're
look
going
out.
to be coming, I'll tell you. Here we come wide. Look out.
Heads
Take
up.
a look.
Mirror.
As up they come to the line, into the zone hard. Flipping it across the defense is Kashirsky going deep on the line. Knocked down as Kashirsky got a stick on it. Muirs goes in, takes a hit, goes after it, and it's cleared behind the net and recovered by Blaine, the big D-man for Brantford. Now Brampton lost the puck, and at center, Komets get it back. Slid all the way to the defense as it's Harmonic over center. Fires it into the zone, lost it. Now he finally jams it deep on the play. And around behind the net, recovered by Jeremy Blaine. He's on his way to center. In he goes, tips through the defense. Line change out for Brampton. Komets with the puck. Cura behind the net's going to be forced. Nicely fed up the wall, flipped up into the air. Komets have it as Thomas couldn't finish the play. Down they come at the line. Nice save. Hanging on is the goaltender, Nagle. Lots of traffic at the net, but no further action. 3:08 now left. 5-1. Komets hold the lead. This is Komet Hockey.
Auto Care on the Go is auto care that comes to you. We built our business from the ground up based on integrity and honesty. Your vehicle will be professionally repaired on site by Auto Care on the Go. Our certified master mechanic team has over 28 years of auto repair experience. Auto Care on the Go will repair your vehicle and your activities never stop. Call 574-200-9945 or visit www.autocareonthego.com. Auto Care on the Go. Proud sponsors of the Komets and auto mechanic service to fit your busy life. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Colligan & Company in Fort Wayne.
All right, face-off just outside the Komet blue line. 2:54 still on the clock. Belzile in for the draw. Comes cross rink. Southhorn skated over, but they drive it in behind the Fort Wayne net. Here it is. Around behind the goal. Komets try to move it up the wall. They jam and jam some more. Komets at it again. Still can't play. Harmonic sends it behind the net. His partner coming loose at center. Lead pass going into the zone hard. Komets try to get it. It's kept alive by Southhorn. Here's Southie at the net. Whoa! Wide. And that one gave Eels a little trouble. He couldn't see it, but he wanted another one. They flip it off behind the goal. Another good forecheck that time as Perlini just is tenacious down there right now. Here they come. Carried, though, by Billingsley all the way into the Fort Wayne zone. Here we are again. Hamonic waited too long. They steal the puck. Down goes Hamonic. Can't finish it off. Komets intercept as Embach couldn't hold it. Now look out. Here's the drive. Whoa, trickle wide of the net.
Nice save,
Coming
Nagle.
wide. Picked back up Southhorn. Far side, Embach. Here's Embach at the lines. Got it back. Gave it away right in front of the net.
Nagle had to make another save.
Yep.
Come on, guys. Don't get
Here
sloppy.
they come back the other way. This will be an icing call.
Yep.
So 1:39 left in the match. Nothing at stake except pride. And we got a little loosey-goosey in our
Well, they
own
wanted
end.
a line change real bad there, and the defenseman flipped the puck off the glass. He iced it, but everybody looked tired, tried to head to the bench. They realized, back you come.
Yeah, you
so
can't
they're
go
right
off
back in the same position.
Once the icing's on, you have to stay.
Yeah.
All right, here we
Brampton
come.
changes
Big
up.
face
Thompson
off.
stay back.
Perlini trying to tie his guy up down the wall again. To the point now, back in the corner. Hamonic gets his play. Southhorn coming back to center and all the way inside the Brampton zone, skated down by the D-man Brown. Back it comes, Fort Wayne zone. Down front of the net, still no play. Back up top, second man, nice
Nagle
save.
again.
Another shot, another rebound.
Sloppy, too many
Front
shots
of the net.
here.
Yep, they're hanging around now. Now they're trying to find a play, moving it back up top. At the point, left side, Brown can't shoot. Has to put it back in the corner. 1:05 left. They got it out front. Couldn't get it again. Torn away one more time. Thompson couldn't get to it. Now up they come in front of the net again. Still no play. Less than a minute. Cross rink. Here they come again. Drive. Good save on the play. And hang
got
on,
a piece of
Nagle.
that again. Too
Boy,
many shots.
He dug in on that one.
Yep. That's about 4 shots he's had right here. The guy's not hitting, standing around watching, just hoping they get a hold of the puck and can do something with it. In the meantime, you're seeing players getting hit with pucks and getting injured.
Yeah.
And that's the way it happens. So still 52 seconds to go. We need a draw here and a clean rush out of our own zone to take control of the play.
5-1 Komets here over the Brampton Beast in the final stages of this one tonight. Back we come on the go. OJ goes to the face-off, and it goes to the Komets. Round behind the net. Cure had it, sends it out at center, and now taken away by Brampton again. Deep onto their zone, off the D left side. Vernace coming wide. They get one in front of the net. A drive, good save. Another one wide.
They got a penalty coming up. Cure going to get it.
Stick knock right out of the hand of the forward coming in.
Yeah.
So with 33 seconds left, it'll be Cure taking the call for a slash.
Well, again, Brampton broke right in there, got a good shot on goal. Nagle made the save. The puck came out as the Brampton player was going to grab it again. All of a sudden, Cure chopped the stick and broke it out of his hand, and that there created the penalty. He probably had to do it, otherwise you're going to get a goal scored against you. So Komets a man short with 33 seconds. Still up 4, though.
And they're not pulling the goaltender, folks.
No.
Ready, big face-off coming at you one more time as Belzile comes loose. Oh, not time. Nagle.
Just shot it right down the ice.
For that, he cleared it himself.
He might be getting a little upset back there, saying, come on, guys, let's get it out of here. Here's how to do it.
It was looking pretty black in front of that net, I'll tell you. Here they come back in the zone. Point left side. Trying to get a shot away. Big hit there. Front of the net. As Thomas laid one right on. As Vernace got nailed. Up they come again. Taking a look to Vernace again. He's there, wide. Came off the far wall.
That'll do it.
Behind the net, trying to tie it up. Buzzer. End of. Komets win 5-1. This is Komet hockey.
Here's some good policy from your local independent agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When you insure your home and car with us, you receive a multi-policy discount. And when you add Auto Owners Life Insurance, you get a special discount on your home and car insurance. Auto Owners Insurance will save you money on all of the insurance you already have. Now that's good policy. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
For all your insurance needs, visit Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Hey there, your Applebee's bartender here with a tip on making Mondays better. Now you can score any of our burgers, plus free refills of fries for just $6.99. Who knows? With a deal this juicy, you might actually look forward to the end of the weekend. So come by and fill your stomach without emptying your wallet on Monday Burger Night. New and only at Applebee's. For a limited time, price and participation varies.
Bees Late Night means half-price select appetizers. Unwind with us Sunday through Thursday after 9 p.m. Welcome to the Comet Hockey postgame show, brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Here's Bob Chase.
Well, one thing we'll start with, and that is, of course, a great name to know from tonight's game. His name is, Mr. Szydlowski, Sean Szydlowski. What a night he had. He had the perfect natural hat trick in the course of better than 3 minutes in the second period. He is our star of the game, and that's what makes him tonight's Ruoff Home Mortgage great name to know player of the game. Sid hit his stride well, and that, of course, is what we wanted. As Sean Szydlowski, with the hat trick, gets the gold star for the night. A great name to know from tonight's game. Ruoff Home Mortgage, a great name to know when you need a mortgage. And I don't need one, but if I do, I know where I'm going to go.
Yep.
So Sid gets the call. We get the 2 points. And the Komets played well. They kind of played as hard as they had to when they had to. Now, Brampton certainly is not Manchester, but there aren't any bad hockey clubs in the league, but I thought we took over, started early, and kept it on, and never gave them a chance to get up.
Other than the outbreak of that 6 minutes between the 14-minute mark and the 19th, Szydlowski popped 3 goals. And, of course, Perlini, he got 3 assists, and he was our second star. Other than that point there, it was a 2-1 hockey game. So they got hot at the right time, and they got it to the right man, and Szydlowski didn't make too many mistakes on the shots that he let go. And he found the net, he found the open spot of the net, and he beat the goaltender. So pretty good show of scoring power by Szydlowski and that line of Thomas and Perlini. So nice to see somebody break it open right there. The third period, no score on anybody, and that's basically, to me, that would be a disappointing period for Graham to have to look at. You think you got a team down 5-1, and we haven't been scoring in the games. That's when you want to let loose. You can play a little more relaxed and go out there and maybe score 2 or 3 goals and put this team away good. But they didn't. They played it tight to the vest, check, and kept the score 0-0 in that third period. But the win's a win, and that's what they're after.
So there you have it. The winning goal goes to Mike Embach. 16:32 period 1 power play, with Szydlowski getting an assist on that one, along with Belzile. And that's all we really needed, but I'm glad we stayed for the rest of the night.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
So Kashirsky gets the first goal of the night, 5:47 of the first. It's Embach with the power play at 16:32, makes it 2-0. Then Blaine Howes early in period 2 gets the goal, making it 2-1. It was a tight one there. It lasted until Szydlowski took over the game. His hat trick went this way at 14:06. That was the third goal. Sid's got that one, and the assist again came from Thompson and also Perlini. And then it comes up 4-1 at 18:38. Again, Thompson and Perlini, and then Sid again at 19:09. And this one came from Perlini, and the other assist on that final goal came from Perry. So it was Szydlowski night. No scoring in the third period. We outshoot him overall 31-28, and we still aren't getting the shots we normally get on goal.
No, but we did get 31, and the period that we did score the 3 goals, we got 14 shots on goal, and that's what we talked about. 14, 15 shots a period can get some offense going. So hopefully they've turned the corner. That gets that one line going. Now somebody else will pick up, and away we go. So they get a day off, and then they come back Monday night.
All right, we'll be back with scores from around the ECHL in just a moment. It is a big one for the K's at 5-1 to get the win over the Brantford Beasts, and this is Comet Hockey.